एग्जाम में हो गए मार्क्स और कुछ तो स्कोर आ गया, राइट? Yes or no? All right, guys, from this one, good. The Sarah festival, big celebration. Yeah, you will be missing first time, right? Okay, Assam, good. Northeast, 7 sisters, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Manipur, Nagaland, बहुत सारे टीचर है उधर. But others are there, right? Regular, Andhra, Telangana, huge numbers. Yeah, Malayalam, Kerala, Malayalam is there. Oh. Nagaland, Kochina, Palakkad, okay. Tamilians, Nama Machas, Machis, okay. I'm not asking Andhra because 80% will be Jai Balaya. Yeah? Because he is the only top person in the world. I appreciate him because even after the age of 60, he's still a hero. 3 actors have come behind him. I knew you would clap. I will tell you why you should, you know. But at that age, he's able to dance. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes. And he's the only one whose train is coming and says, "Let you come a train help." Train, bro, that is real. That is real life. All the Balaya fans, come with me. Let's go to Mangalagiri railway station. Stand on the track. Let the train come. There is a Jai Balaya. Mukkal. Tighty kindaki. Don't imagine. Yes or no? Bro, real is real. Real is real. Sir is here with full passion. They have arranged the entire orientation. Please listen carefully. If you don't understand, at the end ask for questions. Is it clear? Samuel sir, are you good to go? Yeah. So the PPT is there. It will be live. It will be recorded also for your information. Again, I'm telling you, this is not a school or a college. You have to choose your credits. You choose your timetable. For example, you can't get it in the morning. Okay, you take afternoon class. You choose the timetable. Friends, you choose. Now, first year it's all common. Second year, based on your CGPA, I'll tell you multiple languages. Based on your CGPA, next year we all are classmates. You got 9 CGPA, you got 8 CGPA, you got 7 CGPA. Second year, I got 6 CGPA. Okay, no? Next year when registration happens, right? You know, first who will get the opportunity to register? The timetable will open early morning 8 to 9 o'clock. Everybody above 9 CGPA. Only they can register. They can choose which teacher they want. They can choose what time they want. They can choose what friends. Are you understanding? Then 10 o'clock, 8 CGPA. 12 o'clock, by the time it comes to 4 o'clock, 6 CGPA. By the time all the classes are full. So I have no choice. I have to take what I have. So you can't choose your friends, you can't choose your slots. So always, same thing happens to hostel. If you want hostel, if 4 people want same room, all should have about good seat. You understand what I'm saying? Otherwise, duplicate. Whatever is remaining, go in there. So everything in DIT is performance, and merit. All right. We will not see whether you are EP set, VAT set, Andhra set, Telangana set. Your grade and your CGPA determines your destiny. So first year, be sure that please have good. Yeah, you understanding? It's good, right? Merit based. Yavar baat chalo, bal first priority. Jo acha padta hai usko sabse pehla priority. I have arrears. My CGPA is 5 CGPA. 5 o'clock varun wait till evening. When everything is over, then my turn will. So by the time I can't choose my friends. You understand what I'm saying? So all these things is very important in orientation. This is not like where other colleges you sit in a class and teachers will communities. One class is here, second class is there. Same thing for teachers also. You have to keep running. So when you choose your slot, be very, very careful. Minimum credits, maximum credits. Can we do that? Do you know what's orientation now? Yes, no? Yes? Are you alive or are you existing or are you living? Are you alive? Yeah. Are you existing here? Are you living here? Some people are like, okay? Yeah? 4 years. Yeah? So let's welcome sir. I'll give the mic. So you can even you have a slide. Okay, I'll operate it. Yeah.
Okay, I'm audible to everyone. First of all, my sincere thanks to Dr. Samuel Johnson for giving a good introduction about me. Myself, Samuel Khan. I have joined here in May 2018 as a faculty. Later, I was part of an academic team member, and then I become assistant dean of academics. And dean of academics, Dr. Jagdish Chandra Mudigandi, is also registrar. So that's why I'm here, just representing him. Okay, behind whatever the work presentation, everything, the system, rules, regulations, it was framed by this core committee in the leadership of Dean Academics, Dr. Jagdish Chandra. Okay, now here I'm going to tell you what are the rules and regulations. Already we are running out of time, so I'll make it fast, and I'll make it clear. Whatever the important things, I will tell in detail. Okay, so here we have compulsory semesters and we have optional semesters. Fall semester generally starts in July or September. For you, it is starting in September. Next time onwards, it will be July or August. That is, we call it as fall semester. And winter semester, it will start in January. Okay, these are all the compulsory semesters. Optional semesters are summer semesters. We have again two types of summer semesters: long semester and short summer. Long summer and short summer. That is optional. Suppose if students are willing to do some extra courses, they want to quickly finish the credit, they can come in the long semester and they can register some courses and they can quickly finish those credits. Short semester, in this 1 year, if you have any backlogs, arrears, or if you want to do any course as grade improvement, you already cleared the subject, but still you want to improve the grade. So either arrears or grade improvement is allowed in short semester, short summer semester. It is only 1 month duration. Just it will revise the topics whatever you have already learned, and then you have to write the exams and you have to clear the subject. Long semester is like general semester only. Whatever the rules are applicable for normal fall semester and winter. Maybe for some delay, go from August to January. And winter semester, it will start from, it will go from December to April, but sometimes it may go from January to May. And these are the tentative. May to June are the summer semesters. And we have 5 instructional days starting from Tuesday to Saturday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sunday and Monday there are no classes, but campus will be open. You can come and you can do some extra activities, whatever you like to do. Okay. Especially it will be helpful for hostel guys who are staying here. You can come and you can do some. You can access the library in Monday's time. And for regular semester we have 15 weeks, and for summer semester you have long summer semesters. You have 10 weeks. So in this long semester, what we will do is we will accelerate. Say for example, if you are taking any course per week, it is 3 classes per week. But in long semester, it would be 4 classes per week, and in short semester, it will be 12 classes per week. Sorry, 8 classes, 8 or 12 classes per week. Depends upon the number of credits. So we will accelerate in the summer semesters. And this is your Sorry, it's not fall 21-22, it is fall 22-23. Okay, small correction. This is your tentative academic calendar. As you can see, when the classes will begin, when is the no class day, when is the exams day. Okay, everything it was mentioned. And tentative start of winter semester also it has mentioned. So it is on 14th February for you because you are slightly delayed with respect to senior. So your semester will tentatively, it is again tentative dates for winter semester. Okay, and this is the academic calendar. And these are the common academic terms that you can use to listen throughout this entire program duration. CAT, FAT. CAT is continuous assessment test. Per semester, you will have 2 CAT exams. Please mention these CAT exams are also university exams, and CAT and FAT both are university exams. So you have some internal exams and university exams. Internal exams are assignments, quizzes that were conducted by your respective faculty upon their choice. CAT and FAT are conducting by the rules of university, and these are the university exams. So per semester you have 3 university exams. CAT is continuous assessment test, FAT is final assessment test. So in a semester you have 2 CATs and 1 FAT exam. And the rules and regulations will be given by your CO in the next section. Program. Program means you are doing, what is your program? You can say my program is BTech CSE, my program is BTech ECE, my program is MTSC, MTech CSE. Like this is what your program. 5-year integrated MTech course is my program. BBA is my program. So your program is what you have been registered or what you got admission here. Your BTech or MTech or whatever it may be. Course, that's what you are registering. We will allow you to register courses. That means simply nothing but the subjects. Okay, that the more familiar word for you is the subjects. Here we used to call it as a courses. And course code. So every course, it is designated with its a course code. Based upon your program, the course code will start with CSE and EC. Sometimes for CSE people, according to the curriculum, you should also do EC courses also. That will let you know soon. Okay. Because previously when we start registering courses for the students, suddenly students started chaos. Sir, I am CSE, but I got EC course. Right? Please listen. That is also a part of your curriculum. Some courses you have to do EC, some you have to do maths courses, physics courses, chemistry courses, all in there in the curriculum that you will receive soon. Okay. According to the curriculum, your courses will be loaded and you have to follow accordingly. Again, don't confuse that. Sir, I am CSE, I got EC course. I am EC, I got CSE course. Don't confuse that. Don't get yourself into confusion mode. That's all part of the curriculum. And curriculum set of all your courses, what are your compulsory courses, what are the choice elective courses, everything, it forms a frame that we call it as a curriculum. And the syllabus. For each course, what are the course contents, that what we call it as syllabus. Engineering clinics. Here one additional hands-on session that we are practicing for the students, and of course you will also get credits for this. I mean, I will tell you what is credit. It will also printed in your certificate for this course, and it is a compulsory course also. Engineering clinics. In engineering clinics, what you have to do is, in the very first year itself, you have to form batches. How? Suppose if there is a batch, say 2 people from CSE, 2 people from ECE, and 1 people from mechanical, or 1 people from CSE, 1 people from MTSC, 1 people from ECE, 1 people from mechanical. So the group should be, the batch should be a hybrid batch. It should not be like all CSE or all ECE. So you have to communicate yourself with your fellow student mates, and you have to form a batch. And what you have to do is small hands-on experiments you have to do. Engineering clinics, that session is there. He will instruct you what is engineering clinics, what are the components that you can get. Those will be explained by Harikishan sir. So you have to do some hands-on experiments throughout the semester, and at the final semester, your experiments will be evaluated. One session will be conducted, a big session will be conducted, where all the faculty, they form as a panel members and they will evaluate your work and they will give some marks. Okay, so each and every member has to take an active role. So the purpose of this engineering clinics is to have some interdisciplinary activity. Say EC guys, he can only do hardware. CSC guy, he can do programming. Mechanical guy, he can work upon the structural layout. Likewise, all these ideas can be bring together to form one real-time product. At least a model also. If you can get into a model also, that is also well and good. And if you can relate to some practical applications, that is also good. You will get more marks. And outstanding projects will be selected and they will be rewarded at the end of every semester. I mean, at the end of the semester, as I mentioned, an expo, an evaluation session will be conducted. Based upon that, outstanding performance will be evaluated. They will be rewarded with some prizes. And generally, this is a practical learning, and just like you can use some microcontrollers, you can design some micro drones, or any some water plantation techniques. Small models you can design and you can present. And you will be a faculty is there for you to guide you. So you have to choose after forming a group. You have to approach the faculties and they will guide you. As I mentioned, it should be a multidisciplinary group. All the students from different groups or different programs, they have to form a batch. So these are some activities that was done in our early days. Like these are some models: Android hand, okay, some robotic car. The student has been designed. They have programmed both hardware and software. Everything they are relating, and see how the architecture is, how the layout or the physical appearance is. So inside this, for connections, let us say just a tentative idea. An electronic EC student, he will take care about the connections. It's not like physical connections. For every connection, behind that some logic or some knowledge is there. Simply not like giving an electrician. It's not like an electrician job. Behind that, why he is giving the connection, how many volts here the device should give. These things will take care of by an electronic student. Programming tasks will take care of by software student, and the physical structure with logic and reasons will be taken care of by mechanical student. This is how an idea bring all this together to form a one product like this. Okay. And another practical learning session is industrial internship that you have to do in your very last semester. Just before you are graduating, whatever the final semester is there you have to do one internship. Your internship, you can do it in company. If you want to, I mean, we are encouraging you to do in company because company is the way where you can gain some more practical experience, practical knowledge. If you, under very unfortunate circumstances, if you don't find any company internship, industrial internship, then you can utilize college resources and you can do senior design project inside the college. But what we encourage you is to please try some companies. One way is if you get any placements, our career development cell, they will provide you the internships through placements itself. We have placement and training office is there, CDC office we call it as. They will also have, they will also give you the orientation. So they will, in addition with the placements, they will also provide you the internship opportunity. Still, if you don't get internship from placement, you can also try on your own. But if you don't get from either of these, you can do your senior design project under a faculty staying inside the campus. And these are all the rules and regulations. Like for BTech programs, the minimum duration is 6 months for doing internship or SDP project. And for MTech programs, it is 8 to 9 months. And we also have semester abroad program where you can carry on your internship in abroad. You can go to any foreign university and you can register there. That through some official channel. So we have international relation offices there where we have collaboration with so many other international universities. Through this channel, you can get semester abroad program and you can do internship in those universities, in foreign universities. That's what I'm saying, international transfer program, where we have signed MOUs across different universities in all over the countries. Those details can be obtained from ITP office, International Transfer Program office. They will guide you, and for that you also need to undergo some academic performance. Like we have this MOUs with RIT University, Arizona State University. And see, not only internship, we have another flexibility is, say for example, you done your BTech 2 years here, remaining 2 years you can do foreign university. Internship is a semester abroad program. This is ITP transfer. Both are under international relation office. In ITP program, 2 years you will do internship. You will do BTech program here. The remaining courses you can do in the foreign university. So you will get your final degree from that university itself. So we have platform to collaborate with foreign university, and you can get degree from the foreign university officially. And we have MOUs with these respective universities. Now, the main important is our academics, courses, labs, everything. For that, you need to understand this terminology. These are the main things. We have some few types of courses: theory only courses, embedded theory and lab, embedded theory and project, or lab only courses, or project only courses. Likewise, credited courses, non-credited courses. So we have some flavors of courses. Those courses are identified with these course types. TH is a theory only course. You don't have any lab for that course, only theory you have to study. ETL, you have embedded theory and lab. So here, for most of the courses, especially for computer science, of course, not only for CSE, for EC also and mechanical also, most of the courses are embedded with lab component. Unless it is very theoretical subject, most of the courses you have combined with lab. Okay, and the evaluation, the overall assessment is done based upon both theory and lab component, or theory and project component, whatever is associated with this. So there are only few courses which are theory only courses, and there are bulk of courses which are embedded theory and lab. And we have embedded theory and project. In computer science, there are some courses where are embedded theory and projects. That means you have to attend the classes, and simultaneously you have to do some minor projects in those courses that will be guided by your respective faculty. And ETL, you have a theory class, and also you have to attend lab for that theory class. That will be scheduled by us, and the faculty will be there in the lab. And both theory, this is the worst case, very few courses are there, embedded theory, lab and project. Here you don't need to worry, there are only very few courses are there where you have a theory component, lab component and project component. Mostly, very rarely it occurs to you. And lab and project component, there are some courses, lab and project component. See, most of the time we'll be fed up with this theory courses, okay, listening to the classes. We want to have some practical exposure. We want to do some practical things. We want to do some coding. So for that, we have introduced some courses which are purely lab based and project based. There you can test yourself, your innovative coding skills. These courses have been introduced keeping in the placements in mind. We come across a very good feedback after bringing these courses, and it definitely it also helpful. It makes a lot of help for the students when going to the placement. They enhance their coding skills also. So there are some courses where you don't have theory component, but it has lab and project component. And we have lab and project courses, and we have online courses. Online courses, like you can do, suppose if you are interested in any online course like NPTEL courses, MOOC courses, Coursera, something. But again, not all are allowed. There are some courses which we identify, our respective schools have been identified, and we have paused in academic councils. You can do those courses and you can get credits, and that can be also printed in the certificate. not all courses, only certain courses which have been approved by us. That we will let you know soon. You will came to know in course of time. And lab only courses, we have only lab only courses, no theory component, no project component, only lab sessions will be conducted, and we have project, just like engineering clinics, what I have mentioned, internship, these are all the project courses. And what do you mean by credit? Credit means depends upon the number of hours that you are spending. One credit, it is equivalent to 50 minutes of theory. So per week, if you are attending 50 minutes of a theory class, then you are getting 1 credit, or 100 minutes of lab component, then you are getting one credit. So 1 credit, it is equals to 50 minutes of theory, 100 minutes of lab, or 4 to 6 hours of project component. Suppose we have so many credited courses, 3 credit course, 4 credit course. 3 credit course means 3 theory hours are there in week. That means totally 150 hours you are covering in a week. And as I mentioned, if we have 4 credit course, either you have 4 theory hours or 3 theory hours and 2 hours of lab. That means 100 minutes of lab. 100 minutes of lab is 1 credit. 3 theory hours is 3 credits. So 3 plus 1, 4 credits. So we have this course types 3 to 4 or 2 to 3 like this. We have these many. These nomenclatures are there. For your BTech, as it was mentioned here, if you want to fulfill your degree requirement, you have to do 150 credits. As I mentioned, credit is 50 minutes of theory or 100 minutes of lab. So in a semester, you will have to do maximum 27 credits. You can register up to 27 credits, or minimum you have to register 16 credits. But for final years, most of the people, they have done with the courses, only 10 credits is required for final semesters. But most of the semesters, either you have to register in between 16 credits to 27 credits of courses. And finally, you have to fulfill 150 credits to get your degree, to get your major degree. Again, I'm not talking about the specialization, only major. Suppose you have computer CSE, then you have to do 150 credits of CSE courses, then you will get the major degree. And this is a sample syllabus copy, as we mentioned. This course is problem solving using Java. Theory practical TPC, theory practical credits, TPC means. This course has 2 theory hours per week and 2 lab hours. That means 2 means 100 minutes of lab hours. And total credit is 3. How total credit is 3? 2 plus number of, again, I'm going back to the previous slide. As I mentioned, 2 to 3. Here, 2 is theory. For 2 hours of theory, you will get 2 credits. For 2 hours of lab, you will get 1 credit. Okay. For n number of theory hours, you will get n credits. For n number of lab hours, you will get n by 2 credits. So 2 plus 1, 3. Why? Because 2 by 2 is 1. 2 plus 1, 3 credits. So this is a 3 credit course where 2 credits you can obtain from theory and 1 credit you can obtain from lab. This is a sample syllabus copy, and totally you will have 6 modules. You will have first module, module 2, module 3, module 4 likewise. Totally you will have 6 modules. Now in your curriculum structure, 150 credits, they have been divided into different baskets. Those baskets are university core, program elective, and university elective. University core means you will have, irrespective of your program, you will have some courses that you have to do in general, like science courses, management courses, humanity courses, soft skills courses. These are some set of courses are available where you have to do in university core. Program core courses are specially related to your program. Suppose if you are BTech in computer science, there are some compulsory courses that you have to do: data structures, okay, software engineering, design and analysis algorithms. Like these are some compulsory courses for ECE, signals and systems, and FEEE. Likewise, there are some courses are there which are compulsory with respect to your program, and those at any cost you have to fulfill. Those are the program core courses. And university courses, there are the general courses like management courses, science courses, humanity courses, soft skills courses are there, which is common for all the BTech people. Program elective is, these are the choice, not compulsory, but you have to fulfill at least some credits. Whatever the courses, that is up to your choice, and whatever has been offered for every semester, within that, whatever is of your interest, you can register. Some elective courses are there. So there are some compulsory courses that any cost you have to do, and there are some elective courses, choice courses. You can select some few courses among the given choice of courses, and you have to fulfill the basket of program elective. And university elective is general. Either whatever the courses you are taking from any of the basket except program core, it can be from science basket, humanity basket, or also it can be from program elective basket. You can claim some miscellaneous credits from in university electives. That mostly students, they will fulfill university electives in the very last semester. Why? Because first of all, they need to fulfill university core, program core, and program electives. And whatever the courses or whatever the credits has been left, those credits they can select the courses either from their program electives or from the university course, and they can claim it in university electives.
Is this point very clear? This is the most important. Is it clear? Yes or no? Core means compulsory. Elective means choice. There are many students last year who forgot to do one paper from the core. Now the degree stopped. So you have to calculate university core. You have to fill. Core means compulsory. Elective बोलो तो choice. Elective में 10 subject है, right? And you have to do 10 credits. It's your choice. But core, you need to know. That's the difference. Clear? University core is university. Program core. So out of all this, which is the most important? Your program core is more important. Plus university core is more important. Yes, no, no, yes. मुझे Spanish बहुत अच्छा लगा. Spanish पढ़ूंगा. पढ़ना. Then your university core will go. Getting the point? So please understand what sir is saying. Okay. Now Spanish, foreign languages, university core. You understand what I'm saying? French, Spanish, Japanese, German. These are foreign languages. Out of this, you have to take any compulsory. It's a core, but choice bhi hai usme. You understand? So if you finish everything in final year and say, please give me degree, and one paper is pending, they will say, come next year. I can give one more fees. So with your fees, another building will come. Getting the point? So beta samajh lo. Elective core. So please listen to sir. Till now clear? Clear? Okay. All this is getting recorded. It will be live on YouTube tonight. Yeah, it's getting recorded so that you can listen. Here, some people I know you are not understanding it. Going सर के ऊपर घुटने के नीचे. I know. Don't worry. थोड़ा सुनो. बाद में भी लगे. Getting the point? Senior को चाय पिला दो, वो पूरा दे देगा तेरे को details. Right? That's how it happens. Seniors will guide you. Don't worry. Is it clear? Yes, no, no, yes. Okay.
For them, but the problem is seniors, their system is different and
your curriculum is different.
Different. For 21 batch onwards, the system has changed, curriculum structure. But again, I'm not expecting that you will learn all the things in this orientation section only. Of course, you will get to know over the period of time, but only when you approach your program chairs, your school deans, or academic offices, or your respective mentors, mainly mentors, faculties. If you keep on interacting with them, day by day, you will get more clear about this structure. Again, I'm also not feeling that you should get to know all this within a one. Why? Because still it is very brief. They have some ambiguity, I mean not ambiguity. In university core, there are some sub baskets, management basket, science basket, humanity basket. In those baskets, some set of courses are there. Again, those courses are electives. But as a basket, you have to fulfill the required number of credits. But coming to program core, it is very rigid. There is no sub baskets. In program core, whatever the courses were there, you have to compulsory finish. Whereas in university course, there are some sub baskets in which some courses are compulsory and some courses are optional. But again, within those options, you have to do some courses to fulfill the credits. This is what at a very high level. And again, we can able to understand better when you again, if you check the curriculum that we will circulate you soon. And if you keep on interacting with your respective PCs and school days and with your faculties and mentors. It will not understood in an overnight, but again, you have to, again from your side, how much effort you can put to understand all these things. Because as sir mentioned, understanding your curriculum structure is very, very important. Again, I am telling you, core courses are compulsory at any cost, you have to finish it off. If you left with core courses, see, some of your students or seniors, they will help you, but at the same time, sometimes they will give you some wrong guidance also. Sometimes it is there, sir. It happened also. What they will do is they will instigate you to do some fancy courses. But that can be done at later point of time. But core courses, I will tell you one problem with the core courses. You will do, for example, data structures. If you do data structures, next semester one course will offer. For that course, data structure is the prerequisite. Whether you fail or pass, you have to register data structures. Unless next semester you won't be able to do that course. And that course, if you won't do, it will be prerequisite to some other course. So courses which are core and prerequisite to other courses you have to do. There are some courses which are not prerequisite that you can do at any point of time. I'm telling you, most of your seniors, they're very crazy about artificial intelligence, that you can do at any point of time because it is not prerequisite. It is prerequisite to some other course, entry to other course.
Have to do now. It's a link. Most of you don't do that prerequisite, and you straight away want to go to heaven. Not possible.
Your credit progression will be halted. So please take this as very serious. You mainly bothered about your core courses. Because as you have to do the register, it is FFCS, students have to select the courses, they have to make their timetable. So it's completely your responsibility to select the courses, core courses. And there is no negotiation in that. And these are the tentative number of courses and the number of credits. So to claim your BTech degree in your respective program as major, you have to complete 71 credits in university core, 36 credits in program core, 20 credits in program electives, and 23 credits in university electives. So totally you have to finish 150 credits. Okay? Any questions?
Any question?
And those who are CSC BS, business system, this is the curriculum structure. For them, they are slightly different with BTech, general BTech. Their credit distribution is like this. University core, they have 69 credits, elective 6 credits, program core 63 credits, and program electives 22 credits. And totally you have to finish 160 credits. Your course for business system people, your course was designed in collaboration with, I think, Virtusha, right? TCS is MCCS, you know. This is also, yeah, it is designed in collaboration with these two companies. We have signed an MOU with these things. So they only designed, prepared all the curriculum and requirements, everything they have designed. Sample curriculum structure I don't have. That will be communicated soon. And coming to one most important, what is our trading point for all Vellore VIT is fully flexible credit system. Here, student register their courses, they will prepare their timetable based upon the list of courses available, based upon the suggestions received from your respective program chairs and school deans. You have to select the courses and you have to prepare your timetable. The choice is up to you, which faculty you want to take, which time slot, again within the available things only, which faculty you have to take, which slot you want to take, which lab slot you have to take, how many credits you want to register in a semester, within the limits from 16 to 27 credits, how many credits you want to register, that all depends upon you. It's completely up to you, and that's why we name it as fully flexible credit system. Some greedy people, they will register all 27 credits, but later they will regret, sir, I'm not able to do all these courses. So even though there is a limit, why 27 credits maximum we put is, in your second or third year, some people may have backlog. It's not necessary that backlog courses can be done in summer semester only. You can also do in your regular semester. Suppose first year you failed in one course, second year while registering, again that course is appearing to you and you want to clear that. You can register if slot is available. If it is fitting into your timetable, you can register and you can complete. Okay. For that purpose, that maximum credits has been kept to 27. But again, it's up to you only. But generally, what I'm saying is, people who registered 27 credits, later they regretted. So I have registered over credit and now I'm not able to carry on. So average credits per semester you can register. Normal student can handle is 22 to 23 credits. Sometimes 21 is also fine. 22 to 23 credits. 27 is the extreme case when you want to clear your backlog with full intent. Okay. Why? Because backlog already he has studied, but he has failed. So that is not a very new course. So it's okay. If it is fitting into his timetable, he can register up to 27 credits and he can study. Of course, you are also allowed to do all 27 credits as fresh courses, but it depends upon your capability. How capable you are to take 27 credits. So here in FFCS, you can select the faculty, you can design your own timetable, you can select the faculty for theory and lab, and you can prepare the timetable within the available things. But what I suggest is, before preparing or before going for registration, take maximum help from your program chief. Whatever they will offer, as I mentioned, program core courses are there, which are prerequisite to other courses. First, you focus on that. If you ignore that, then you are going to suffer for all the four. Still, there are some 19 BTech, still they have not done program course, and they have huge deficit of credits. Why? Because they are prerequisite to other courses, and they are not able to even do the other next level courses. Online course registration for every beginning semester. Of course, this semester we will do registration for you because you don't know anything about this. So we will register for you. From next semester onwards, you have to register courses. You have to log in, whatever the Gpa credentials were given to you, you have to log in and you have to select the courses. Before that, we will give you the list of courses, what are the slots, what are the theory slots and lab slots, everything will give. You have to select and you have to register the courses. So this is the portal. This is the registration portal where you have to enter your registration number and password. After that, you will given an option: university core, program elective, and university elective. But as you are, from next semester onward, you have to do. So as you are in the early stages, you have to bother about university core and program core. Again, program elective, upon suggestion from your program chair only, you have to go for program elective. But you have to look into mainly university core and program core. Let me tell you another thing. Please make a note. Soft skills courses are there. You're all with it. Soft skills courses are there. At any cost, you should not leave the soft skills course. You have to register the soft skills courses. Why? Because as I mentioned, if you don't do soft skills course this semester, next semester another soft skills course, whose prerequisite is today's course. This semester, whatever you are doing, the soft skills, that course is the prerequisite to the next semester. So if you don't do, there will be a break. 1 year you have to wait. Again, you have to for doing the soft skills courses. At any cost, don't miss the soft skills courses.
Hey guys, every semester there is a soft skills course. So semester 1 there is soft skills 1. If you don't take soft skills 1, you will not be, BTOP will not allow you, it's programmed. That you didn't pass soft skills 1, so you cannot do soft skills 2. Then your friend has gone to third, second year. You're still in first year. Another building will get. I'm telling you the truth. Okay, so please be very careful, Beta. It's your life, your thing. Clear till now? Yes, no, no, yes. First semester we will help you. Second semester you will be self-help, self-start.
Not help. We will only do the registration.
We will do everything for you. You just have to go, check your timetable, sit in the class. Alright, second sem onwards,
You have to do and we will help you.
yeah? Alright.
But please follow the guidelines given by your program chair. Some of your seniors, they will give you, of course, sometimes they will give good suggestions, sometimes they will give wrong guidance, but again, you take maximum suggestions from your respective program chair. Next, in course registration, while registering a course, you will have this options. If you are registering for the first time, that is a regular registration. If you are registering for the next second time, the same course. If you already passed that course, and again if you are registering, that is a grade improvement. You have failed that course, and again you want to clear the backlog, and again you are registering, that is a re-registered course. You have taken some course in the first year, you failed. Next year, again you got to know that course is available, you want to register it, you want to clear it. That is a re-registration. But in first semester, you have taken a course, you got less grade, you want to improve the grade. Again, you can register, that is grade improvement. Course substitution is there. Suppose an elective course is there. Elective, I'm saying elective, not compulsory. Course substitution is applicable only for elective. You failed one course, an elective course, and you don't like it. You don't want to again re-register that. In the same basket, another elective is there. You can substitute this course and you can study so that this area can be clear. This option is only for elective courses. You can take an elective course again within the basket. Suppose we have university core basket, program elective basket, university elective basket is there. So in program elective, you already failed one course. You want to clear that area, but you don't want to do that course again. So you can substitute with another elective course and you can clear that.
Very important. Whenever it's very important, I listen carefully.
And for
one subject, 3 credit course. I failed. Elective. So I want sir is saying substitute. So when you substitute, be smart. It's a 3 credit course. Substitute with another 3 credit course. Some Mahan Bhavulu, they would do.
they can even substitute 4 credit also, sir.
You can take more credits. Some students, you know what they do? They substitute with
2 credit.
2 credit. So 1 credit is still pending. Only you have to subject. Again, you have to take another subject, another credit. 6,000 rupees. Hello, are you understanding? There is no need to pay extra fees. 3 credit means take more credit course, or at least don't take less. Like that, many students had 1 credit. Now again they have to do 1 credit course. Do you think there is 1 credit course? No. So again you have to spend more time. So by the time your friend is finishing 4th year, he is in placement, you are still studying. So please be careful.
That guy is first left. Listening music.
Clear? Everyone clear?
Is it
Yes.
frozen?
Hey, is it
See,
clear?
please listen.
Yeah.
These orientations are very important. You can just hit yourself to come out of this browsing. Okay. Okay. Maybe it will be too heavy if I tell all these things here. Just simple. Just you can substitute any failed course within the same basket. So for all this re-registration, grade improvement course substitution, you have to pay 6,000. Keep that in mind. Again, okay, grade
Babu,
improvement is allowed
6,000 per course.
per course.
4 course,
24,000.
4 minutes.
Yeah, for us
Yes.
it will be benefit.
Into 11,000 students. Yes, score. Itlani more auditorium. More students. More auditorium. So pitchfork like Chemaka. Understand what I'm saying? PK. In Hindi also Pagal Gupta. Don't be foolish. It's your money. Be smart. Yes or no? We have no problem. This seat is also your money. This AC is also your money. So be careful. That's what I'm saying.
If you have registered any course, please keep that intention to complete that course. Suppose in middle, I'm not able to do that course. Let it be have some less grade or let it be failed. Later we can register. That option is there, but for that you have to pay. Even for grade improvement or even for clearing the backlog, you have to pay for that. So if you have registered a course, please keep that intention to fulfill that course with good grade. Of course, multiple opportunities are given, but for that you have to pay for it. Why to go for that? Okay, so just keep avoiding those things. Another thing is, okay, I will just go through the important things. Add and drop, like during the first day of the semester, course registrations will open. Next day or 2 days later, an add and drop will be open. Suppose after attending the classes, the first day after registering the courses, next day you will attend the classes. You may feel that some courses you may not be able to, except core courses, some elective courses you may not be able to do that, or core courses also you feel some other faculty is better or some other slot timetable is better or whatever may be the reasons. You want to change your timetable or you want to add any courses or you want to delete any courses, add and drop will be there within 2 to 3 days. Another feature is course withdrawal. See, you have registered one course. Cat 1 came. You wrote the exam, but you didn't do it well. You may have a fear that at the end of the semester I may fail or the grade will be very less. Then what you can do is you can drop that course in the semester. But still, course withdrawal is different from course drop. I should not say course drop. You can withdraw the course. Course withdrawal is different from course dropping. Course dropping is completely it is gone. Course withdrawal means you can discontinue the course for that semester. That credits, registered credits, still will be there in your VTOP account. Again, at latter semester, if you want to continue that course, again you have to pay 6,000 rupees and again you have to continue that course. That is a course withdrawal. Course withdrawal, you have to do it, you have to finish it, but for some reasons you are not able to carry that course till the end of the semester. What you can do is you can discontinue the course. One official mail will be circulated, then we'll take the opinions and then we will give course withdrawal. So at the end of the semester, in your certificates, if you pass the course, grades will be given. If you fail the course, F grade will be given. If you have a course withdrawal, W grade will be given. W grade is slightly better than F grade. Why? Because F grade, it is carrying some burden on you. Like I have an arrear and it may obstruct your choices of getting for placement in final years. But course withdrawal, it's only an incomplete, but it's not an F grade. So sometimes if you have a fear that I will fail in this course, you can drop the course. I mean, you can discontinue the course through course withdrawal, and at latter semester you can register. It doesn't carry any F grade, but again the procedure is same. Again you have to register. Again you have to pay 6,000 rupees. As I mentioned, course audit. Suppose you are liking some courses, elective courses, but you don't want to credit it. You just only want to listen. You want to listen and you want to gain some knowledge. So throughout the program duration, 2 courses are allowed to audit some courses. You can register the courses and you can continue attending those classes, but credits and grades will not be given to you. These are the audit courses, and this is again optional. And course substitution, as I mentioned, already I have mentioned course substitution, grade improvement, program migration. You joined with BTech mechanical. Still, you have this insecurity, or you have this what disappointed I didn't get CSE in VATA. Unfortunately, you landed in mechanical. At any cost, I want to do CSE. You are feeling disappointed. We are giving you a chance for doing program migration. After 1 year, if you have very better grades like 9 or 9.5 CGPA, you will be given a chance to do program migration. But again, for not all people, only for few people. Whoever are the toppers, we will see. Whoever will apply for program migration, we will check what are their grades. We'll check if they have any failed courses. If they are failed courses, no chance. Even though if they clear later also, but there should not be any failed and courses in their history. You should not fail at all. You have to clear your course in a single attempt. So after 1 year, if you meet our requirements, you have a very good outstanding CGPA, you don't have any area courses, all the courses were cleared in a single attempt, then within those students, whoever has applied, we will select top 10 or top 20 students. We will change from whatever your respective program to whatever your desired program. If you want to change from mechanical to ECE, we'll change. If you want to change from mechanical to CCE, we'll change. Depends upon the seats available in the destination program. That is what we call program migration. So still, if there are some people who are disappointed, you want to change to CSE? Yeah. No. This program migration is only within the BTech program. From BTech CSE to BTech ECE, or within the BTech only, not for MTS. So please keep these points in mind. If you want to get the seat in CSE or whichever you don't like, whatever you have, and you want to migrate, you have to study well in this very first year, get good grades, clear your courses in single attempt, then you will get a chance to migrate the other program. But again, the opportunity is only for very few people, one or less than 1%. Next. English proficiency test, already you might have given the EPT test. Those who are good in these outcomes, you will be given higher level of English course. Those who are not performed well, we will give you basic level English course. Okay, again, these are all for your benefit only. While giving test, please don't copy. Okay, it is not even coming to your certificate, final certificate. This marks. This only for us to understand what are your English skills and what are your soft skill skills. If you are good at English, then we will give you the higher engineering learnings. If you are very poor in English, then we will give you the basic engineering courses. So basic English courses where you can improve yourself. But it doesn't account the credits or your final CGPA or nothing. Just only for us to understand your understanding purpose, understanding levels of English, and also soft skills. Okay. And one additional flexibility that we are giving in this campus is design your own degree, where apart from your major, you can do some specializations, or you can do minor, or you can do double major. For that, but again, I'm telling you, you have to first mingle with your respective program just to decide what specialization you have to do. Of course, an orientation will be given by your respective PCs for each specialization. What is its importance? What is the scope of placements or what is the scope of the career for each specialization. They will give you an orientation. Based upon that, you have to decide which specialization you have to choose. Again, don't stick only with a single specialization. We have multi varieties of specializations, minors and majors. How to fulfill the credits of those majors, minors, and specializations? Okay. In due course of time, we'll explain you, or your program test will explain you. I will give you a short idea, a brief idea. Okay, I think this is not there here. That's right. See, you have registered as BTech CSE, but if you take some certain courses, say specialization in artificial intelligence, specialization in cyber security, specialization in blockchain technology. So if you want to avail these specializations, then you have to do some pre-described courses designed by your respective schools. If you take those courses, then you will get those specializations. Those details again will circulate you. Everything will be there in your curriculum. The curriculum has been designed and that will be communicated to you. Only thing is you have to patiently look. If you have any doubts, you can contact your respective program chiefs. Okay, we don't have time to explain all these things, but in due course of time, you will able to understand it, and also your respective schools will conduct some orientation session, especially on this design your own degree. Then you will get some clear understanding. These are the minor baskets. Okay, we don't have time to discuss all these things. Like minors means you have taken CSE, but if you want to specialize in ECE, some relevant area in ECE, that will become minor. Suppose you register in mechanical, but you want to specialize in cyber security. Cyber security will be minor for mechanical and specialization for computer science. So specialization for one program, it will be minor for another program. Image and video processing, it will be specialization for ECE, but minor for CSE and mechanical. Double major means you want to have major in both programs, ECE and CSE. Then you will get double major. So you registered as CSE, but you also want to have a major in ECE. Then you have to do some extra 20 credits. For specialization and minor, you have to do extra 10 credits, whereas for double major, you have to do 20 credits. But again, for major, you have to pay extra amount for getting those 20 credits. For specialization and minors, you need not to pay anything. And these are the minors that are available, that even you can obtain from your respective schools. And double major, these are some set of double majors are available. MOOC courses, as I mentioned, there are some online courses which was approved by our academic council. You can register those courses and you can get credits to fulfill your credit requirement. Those things will also be communicated. And attendance, this is most important. Please let me spend some time on this attendance. Attendance is two purposes. One thing is it will keep you in touch with the class. It will force you to sit in the class. You can write the note. It will make you to write down the note. It will make you to listen what sir is speaking. If we put this attendance criteria, 80% attendance criteria is there. If you have less than 80%, you will not be allowed to write the respective exam. Suppose from today, your semester has been started. From today to the first CAT exam, we will check your attendance percent. If your attendance is less than 80%, you are not allowed to write the CAT exam. If you are not writing the CAT exam, means lot of deficit is there. You have to struggle more and more to pass the course. Why? Because CAT 1, CAT 2, FAT, they carry heavy weightage. If you lost one CAT means, it will be burden on other CATs. You have to listen. You have to do well, better and better over CAT 2 and FAT. at least to cross the barrier of F grade. So attendance is very compulsory. There is no way that you can abscond the classes and you will get some fake attendance. That is not at all possible. Another importance of attendance is it is a very semi-legal document. It is a proof that you are inside the campus. Suppose if a professor has given you the attendance, it's a legal proof that you have attended the campus. For us also, we will be very strict and clear about the attendance. There are some cases like you have some health issues, because of that your attendance was less. At that time, we will give some exemption, but we won't give you fake attendance. You can produce medical certificate through your mentor, forward it to academics office. Academics office will observe all the medical certificate, will scrutinize that, then we will decide whether to allow or not, whether to allow him for the exam or not. But that moment also, fake attendance will not be given. Only we will exempt you from debarring the exam. We will allow you to write the exam, even though you have a deficiency of attendance. Please keep that in mind. Attendance is very important document. It's a legal proof that you were there inside the campus. And our professors are also very strict about there is no negotiation, sir. I have missed the class. Please give attendance like this. It doesn't work here. There is no negotiations. It's a very formal document, attendance, and we are also very particular about that. Please bother about it. Okay. Okay. Few more points for 9 points. Students who are having 9 CGPA, they have the relaxation in attendance. But other students, they have to follow the attendance policy. And students who have very heavy backlogs in the early stages, in first semester, second semester, third semester, if you look into that, they have heavy backlogs. We will give a probation letter and we'll give you some time to clear those backlogs early. Otherwise, your admission will be, it may be terminated, or we have to specially look upon your case, whether to continue or not. Okay, these are some other academic features. But again, we have very little time. So again, in due course of time, we'll let you communicate more and more details. And also, you also need to be very attentive. You have to approach your respective PCs and school days for getting all these details. Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, give a big hand to sir. What is sir's name? Saimullah Khan sir, Deputy Dean of Academics. Okay. Now I will ask you questions because you don't have questions. इधर आओ. School pass को कि नहीं सीधा टपक गया. Come here. What's your name?
Umayr Chaudhary,
From
West Bengal.
West Bengal. How many credits is minimum to study in a semester? By the time sir is getting ready now.
16.
16 credits means 16 subjects. So if all the subjects are 3 credits, how many courses you have to study? Maximum is how much? Never ever take 27. Mar jayega. Sach pato. I'm telling you honestly. Either you will not get good grades also, and you will start flunking, and you will get more arrears, you will get more buildings. So don't compare others. Somebody is taking 27, let him take. But don't take, because in 4 years of engineering. Say, what is the total number of credits to get a degree of BTech? 150. So per semester, you can, are you understanding? Some people will take and they will tell you to take. Don't do that mistake, please. 20, 21, you should have a breathing space, right? Yes or no? 16, 20? Okay. Please sit down. Give a big hand to brother. Ready, sir? Okay. Okay. So, Deepak sir, So next we have Dr. C.S. Deepak sir, who is our controller of examinations. Very important. Controller of examination. Anything goes wrong, one F grade, life is gone. Okay. So sir did his BTech and MTech from JNTU. In again EC, all of them are from EC group. But his PhD sir did from BARC, BARC from Mumbai. I hope you know what is BARC. Getting a seat there is not a joke for a research. So all these people are from top organization. Now sir is the controller of examination. Ask sir to 9 CGPA. Try for it because many top companies they say if you are 9 CGPA, there is no need to do the first round of exam. In placement there is exam. Yes or no? Aptitude test, technical test, then comes technical interview, then comes HR. So all the people who are 6.7 CGPA, 8 CGPA, 8.9 CGPA also, they have to compete with everybody. If you are 9 and above, no attendance, no need to come to class, directly dream offers. So there is advantage if you study well. No sir, 6 CGPA, I will build more buildings. Enjoy करके बाप के पास पैसा है हमारे पास लैंड है दोनों मैच हो गए getting the point. Yeah, all right, so on a lighter tone, all right, we are well sufficient, don't do it, you should be serious. Is it clear? Okay, welcome CS Deepak sir, right? We will see you again. Sir may not give you all बेटा orientation meaning क्या है? Overview, थोड़ा थोड़ा, yes or no? Is it clear? You won't get to know everything now because it takes time. Yes or no? Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Good evening, everyone. I am Deepak, School of Electronics, that is EC department. Just I will brief the examination procedures and assessment. Assessment means evaluation. Okay. So first, initially, I will tell the structure, the procedures of examination in VATAP University. Then we will move to what is the evaluation or assessment. Okay. Maybe few of the slides you come across in the previous session, that is academics. Here, academics and examinations are closely associated. So that's what few slides already you might have come across in previous, but it's helpful for to remember. So here in this university, the curriculum consists of various types of courses. Various types of here in previous 10 or plus 2, you may be using the word subject. Am I correct? But here the subject word is replaced with course. That is the meaning, not more than that. So we are using 10 times the subject. Now we are using course. That you can remember. So there are so many types of courses. Maybe course consists of only theory component. Maybe some courses consist of theory plus laboratory. So if you see in intermediate, there is a theoretical exam as well as lab exam. So just I am correlating your plus 2 with the graduation. Some courses may have theory exams, lab exams, some project also. So likewise, there are some different types of courses. Some courses only lab. For example, engineering drawing is there for mechanical and other students. So you don't have any exam, only lab. So no theory exam, no project. So these are the various types of courses. Coming to the assessments, exams. So normally in each and every semester, so you have a if you take 1 year, first year, second year, third year, final year. So if you take one particular year, there are 2 semesters. Okay, the first semester, second semester. So that will be used in the private engineering colleges. But here in this university, we are using the 2 fall semester. That is semester 1. Second semester we are calling as winter. In the same way, second year also fall, winter, and so on up to final year. Okay, we don't call semester 1, semester 2. Okay, we can use, but generally all the communications through email, academics or whoever may be the thing, fall semester, winter semester. Fall means first, winter means second semester. So every semester, fall or winter, there are 3 exams: CAT 1, CAT 2, PAT exam. CAT 1 means continuous assessment test 1, and CAT 2 means continuous assessment test 2. PAT means final assessment test. Here, coming to the weightages. The weightages means, okay, exam I am conducting, how many marks? For example, if you take 100 marks, something like that. Here, CAT 1 we are going to conduct for 50 marks. Maximum mark is 50. And whatever may be the course or subject, CAT 2 also 50, PAT is also 50. And then duration. Exam means initially we should remember, like basically what is the maximum mark, what is the time duration, that is important. Am I correct? So I already said the maximum mark is 50 and that duration is 90 minutes, 1.5 hours. So there is a time duration and maximum mark. Yeah. Here now I said there are types of courses. For example, my course consists of theory component, lab component. Okay. So let us take one course. It consists of 2 components, theory and lab. Okay. So theory, how many exams? 3 exams. So CAT 1, CAT 2, PAT exam, 20% weightage, 20% weightage, 20% weightage. And the faculty will conduct quiz also. In their own class, they will conduct quiz. So quiz is for 15 marks. Okay, finally lab is also there. So for lab, there will be a 25% weightage. Total how much? How much total weightage? How much total weightage? 100%. That means every course has 100% weightage. Just I am giving one course in which there is a theory as well as lab. Similarly, your faculty will tell weightages for each and every course. If it is a lab only, what is the weightage? If it is a lab project, what is the weightage? If it is a theory lab project, what is the weightage? But this is the slide in which the course consists of theory and lab. But whatever may be the course, it is a 100% weightage. And you see this slide, there is a 60% weightage for the exams. So if you miss the exams, that's it. You can't clear that subject. So very important is this, as Samuel sir said, the CAT and PAT exams contributing more weightage. Next. Yeah. Next. How previously till now, your 10th and plus 12, exams all are closed. Closed means you should not carry textbook, you should not carry notebook, you should not carry any materials. Okay, just pen and a pencil, etc. But here there are 3 types of exams for various courses. One is closed book exam. Closed book means as like 10th exams and plus 12 exams. So that is the meaning of closed book exam. Next, open notebook exam. So in your class, you are noting something in your notebooks with your own handwriting. Am I correct? So if the exam is open notebook, you are allowed to carry the notes. Okay, whatever you want, you can write in the notebooks, and the notebooks are allowed into the exam. So that is called as open notebook exam. Next, last type is open book exam. Open book means you can carry textbook, you can carry notebook. Okay, so that is the open book exam. So that will be decided by your concerned dean. So in private colleges, they have HODs and other department. Here we are calling as dean. So the dean will decide what are the courses should be open notebook or closed, and that will be communicated by your own faculty. So the dean will decide and circulates the information to students as well as faculty. You can get further details from your faculty.
When it comes to open book exam, be very smart and don't be foolish. What happens is open book. So you will see the books, you will see the subject in the starting. Okay, this is open book. अच्छा waste of money. Kotu. Book this for them. You will think to take. There are one fellow who brought, you know, this suitcase carrier. Yeah. True. That you know that trolley. It's a multiple trolley, right? 4 or 5 books. Nothing wrong. You can bring. But you know what will happen? Time runs. You don't know where that question is in the textbook. The particular something. You open book between them. Time flies, right? Yes or no? By the time you search that itself, your grandfather will come in front of you. So don't be foolish. Here, you will write gate right after this. Gate is closed book, open book. Close or open book? Close. GRE? UPSC exam? Even everything is closed, placement habit placement. Interview is happening, no, first one. Placement? Oh, excuse me, so pattern question, you give me time. वो गेंजदार है, जाके घास करने. Getting the point, sir. Because they're giving you choice, that doesn't mean that you get accustomed to it. Please don't get accustomed to it. Understand what I'm saying? थोड़ा पढ़ के जा. And notebook exam, open notebook. In the whole class, there's only one bakri will write notes. For now also here I can see only one lady writing notes. All of us are, I'm a robotic brain. Now what will happen before exam? You will take xerox of other things. Yes or no? You don't understand your own handwriting in your own life. Then how do you understand others' handwriting? Then go to exam. Then ये कहाँ है? हमारा गांव में ऐसा नहीं है बात. लल्लू आ गए तेरे पास एग्जाम. पाटना का गाड़ी कलकत्ता गया. And don't be foolish. Are you understanding? I have seen many students fail just because they brought 3 books, 4 books to the exam. Open book question papers are very tough. Please understand. Open book question papers are not fools. Bar, IIT, Dubai, IIT, Hyderabad, IIT. They are not fools. They will put a question in such a way that even 5 textbooks, until you don't know the basic and application, you cannot write better. So we're telling you now itself. It is good in a way, nothing wrong, yes or no? But if you don't know which page, what chapter, what is the point of the book? Don't waste time. So thoda sa prepare kar lo, pad lo. Sir, please continue. These are legends.
Next. Yeah, see, these are some details for the examination. Examinations like details, like when is the CAT 1, CAT 2, PAT exam, that will be communicated by the Dean Academics, and the schedule. There are 8 exams, for example, if you take 1 semester, the dates of each and every exam will be communicated by exam office. So the exam dates will come from the academics, and the date on which exam is conducted will be given by exam office. And this, you know, just now it is projected the attendance. So your attendance eligibility for the exam is you should maintain 80% of attendance from start of the day to the CAT 1 to eligible for CAT 1 sitting into the CAT 1. For CAT 2, 2 cases from start of the day to the up to CAT 2, it should be 80% of attendance, or CAT 1 to CAT 2, 80% is also allowed. In the same way, PAT exam, the 80% attendance should be maintained either in start of the class, first day of the class to the before PAT exam, or CAT 2 to PAT exam. Either one condition is satisfied, then you are eligible to sit for the exam. Otherwise, no. Next, general instructions. You should carry ID card is must, because later will check ID cards. Without ID cards, you will not allowed. And maximum after 10 minutes, you are not allowed into the exam. Okay, whatever will be the request, you are not at all allowed into the exam. So 10 minutes, we are tolerating as a late comer.
Guys, once you get your ID cards, it's like your Mangal Sutra. तेरा शादी हो गया बीए से हर दिन उसको ऐसा करो. लड़के लोग बीवी सोचो, लड़कियां it's your Mangal Sutra. इसके बिना तो एग्जाम हॉल में excuse me bro, I want to sit. G, this is G. Getting the point? Fill in the blanks. Clear? And some people put ID card. This is your face on the ID card, not to be kept near the base. Your ass is sink in your nose. If I see anybody, either you don't say, but don't do this, please. Face in the base. Clearly? The next step, okay.
And the malpractices cases viewed as very seriously. You should follow the instructions. If you book under malpractice, there are many cases. Maybe that exam will be cancelled, or entire all CAT exams or PAT exam will be cancelled, or the entire semester exams will be cancelled. So based on the seriousness of malpractice, so my sincere advice not to involve into any malpractice cases. Next. There are some cases, very special cases, re-exam. So in the university, the re-exams, recat or recat will be conducted under very critical or special cases. So just I mentioned some 3 cases here, genuine cases. One is the student is completely sick bed, not able to walk or not able to ready for the exam, is completely some accident and suggested for 1 month. So such type of sick bed completely. Second, maybe if the student is involved in the PAT, placement and training written test for company interviews or written test, and of course the data will be getting from the placement office approved applications, and marriage of own brother or sister sibling. Okay. There are one more case, sudden dismissal of a family member, direct family member. So under these conditions only, the exam will be conducted, the exam, not other cases. Okay, these are the approved cases, genuine cases in the university. Next, finally, evaluation. Okay, this is the examination. Finally, the next part is evaluation. Evaluation, first, after completion of your exam, a faculty will be corrected, that is the evaluation. Re-evaluation will be there. So if at all you are applying expecting some good marks or something, counting mistake, etc., you can apply for re-evaluation. And last one is apply. Apply means still you are not satisfied with the re-evaluation, you can go for apply. There is a committee and there is a nominal fee for that. These are the 3 types of evaluation. Next, grading. There are 2 types of gradings we are adopting here. Please pay attention in this grading, because based on grading only you are going to get Gpa or Gpa. Okay. So grading, there are 2 types of grading. One is absolute grading and relative grading. So in plus 10, plus 12 and 10, it is absolute grading. That means maximum mark 100. So if you are getting 95, okay, 90 or more than 95, you are getting S grade. So like that. So that is the meaning of absolute grading. And absolute grading, then next question. Which course is absolute grading? Which course is relative grading? So that will be decided by the class strength. If your class strength is 10 and less than 10, your grading will be absolute grading. That means maximum mark 100. Based on that, your grading will be given. Next, the second one is relative grading. Relative grading means if the class strength is more than 10, 11 and above, then relative grading will be taken into consideration to give the grades. Then what is the relative grading? Relative grading is first absolute grading. Next. Grade, yes. So before going to the absolute grading and relative grading, let me give what S stands for. S means highest grade. Next, that is equivalent points are 10. In the same way, A, the grade A represents 9 points, and so on. B grade 8, and so on. F grade 0, E grade 5 points, and F grade 0. F means fail. So this is the grades, various grades. and the equivalent points, grade points.
VAT.
Absolute grade. Okay, we are coming to the absolute grading. Next we see the relative grading. Absolute grading means if your mark is 90 and more than 90, S grade will be
Sorry,
given.
దీంట్లో ఇది
And if your mark
Sir.
exists between 80
ఈ సెంట్రల్ ప్లాట్ థర్డ్ ఫ్లోర్
89,
యాడ్ చేయలేదు.
less than
Present
90 means
ఉన్న వరకు
89.
యాడ్ చేశాను.
A grade. In the same way,
Camera.
I can see for E grade 50
Hello.
marks and less than 55.
Okay.
It is a E grade, and the students who are getting less than 50 fail. Okay, for all there are weightages, na 20% cat 1, 20% cat 2, 20 for PAT, 15 for quiz, 25 for the lab. So put together, we should get more than or equal to 50 to get pass. If the marks is less than 50, then fail. Yeah, that is denoted with
మళ్ళీ
Yeah. X. Next, relative grading. Okay,
మళ్ళీ అదే
the relative grading, how it will be processed. So there is a
Land మళ్ళీ
two
same
terms,
land change
mean and standard deviation. Can anyone tell what is the mean? Simple.
మరి అదే పోతుంది మళ్ళీ వేరే పోతుంది.
One can. Very good. Sum of observations by number of observations. That means in this case, in marks point of with respect to marks, sum of marks scored by all students divided by number of students. So that is the mean. Okay. In the same way, standard deviation also will be calculated. So mean is represented with here mu, and mean is represented with here average or mean, both are same. So average here I am calling as, in this slide it is average, I am telling mean, both are same. So here the mean or average is denoted with A, and standard deviation also will be calculated. That means mean and standard deviation of a particular class will be calculated. So based on these two parameters, and substitution on the left side will give the grade. Okay, so there are formulas A plus 1.5 sigma, etc. So based on that, the grading will be awarded. So basically, the mean and standard deviation plays an important role in relative grading. And who is contributing to mean and standard deviation? All the students. That means relative. Relative means you are comparing yourself with all other students. So what are the parameters? Mean and standard deviation. So that is the reason. Grade point, grade. Okay. Next page. Just I am telling few cases to get more clarity on the relative grading. Absolute grading you are clear, I think, because you've done all your 10th exams and plus 12 exams with absolute grading. But here there is a new terminology, relative grading. So that's what I am giving small examples to get more clarity. But you will get more clarity when you start your classwork. Just here one example. There are some 6 students. First student got 95, second student 94, 93, 92, 89 and 87. Okay, like that there are 65 students. So how S grade will be given? It is decided by the first parameter A plus 1.5 sigma. So in this case, A plus 1.5 sigma is equal to 85. Then there are 65 students, and I am giving some 6 student marks, and A plus 1.5 sigma, which decides the S grade. How many students are? I cannot give S grade for 10 students or 20 students or 1 student, not like that. That will be decided by this factor A plus 1.5 sigma. So in this case, let us take 85. So A is the mean, sigma is the standard deviation. So some value I got 85. So how many students is 3%? Top 3 students. Either top 3 students will be given with S grade, or 5% of the class strength will be given S grade, whichever is higher. Either top 3 students or 5% of the strength. So here top 3 means, okay, 3 students. 5% means how much? Total students are 65. 5% how much? 3.25. So 3.25 means more than 3, na? So that's what we are giving to 4 students. So that's what there are 4 yes grades. Next A, B, C, and so on. Got it? Next. There's one more case. Last, same. Okay.
sir.
Hey guys, are you clear with this? What happens when you have so many friends who are across who don't study well? And you all want to take course together. Such a merge ayega. Why? That fellow doesn't study well. So he will get less marks. Like the 10 bakras are together. నాకేం ప్రాబ్లం లేదు. 10 మందికి less marks వస్తాయి. So they are your relative grading. Your score will come down. The CGPA will come down. Placement, you are the last person. Hello. This is university. Be careful with your friends. Who's taking the class? Who's choosing? Only దగ్గర పెట్టుకొని కొలెస్ట్రాల్ బయట పెట్టుకొని వాడు చదువుకో బాగా
మీటింగ్ లో మాది
Hey, are you understanding what I'm saying? You may think I'm talking negative. That's a truth.
slide 8 to slide 9 మళ్ళీ ఒకసారి షేర్
Be very careful with your friends. They may all say, bro, take this class. They all are getting less than 40. Your overall CGPA is gone. Hello, yes, no, yes.
షేర్ అయినారు.
Choice is yours. Another building, I'm very happy.
ఇప్పుడు 10
There are a few more examples like that, how the relative grade. For example, 2 students got similar mark. I'm telling various cases.
No notes.
I got 95, one student got 97, next 96, 95, 95. So in that case, I said only 3 students, top 3. That means I cannot give 4 students. Yes, I will give in that case because same mark, high mark is getting by the top 3 students. I can give 4 S grades. For example, 95, 10 students are getting. All these students, 10 plus 96 student, 97 mark secured student, all these people will get yes grade. So time mark will be awarded with the same grade.
ఇప్పుడు అక్కడ నోట్స్ కనిపిస్తుందా? ఇప్పుడు 2 స్లైడ్స్ కనిపిస్తుంది. స్లైడ్ నెంబర్ 20 వచ్చింది. మీకు ఏది కనిపిస్తుంది? హలో.
Next, maybe I'm telling the last grade, F grade. F grade, normally A plus 1.5 sigma decides the yes grade. If you see the table, A plus 1.5 sigma deciding yes grade. A minus 2 sigma decides the fail grade. Okay. A plus 1.5 sigma decides the yes super. A minus 2 sigma decides the fail grade, F grade. So how it is? So for example, in this case, A minus 2 sigma is 54. Let us take. There are 65 students and standard deviation, mean minus standard deviation into 2 is equal to 54. Let us take. That means less than A minus 2 sigma, all people will get F grade. A minus 2 sigma, whatever the mark you are getting, less than that, all people will get F grade. For example, A minus 2 sigma is equal to 54. 53 is pass or fail? Fail. So in some more favorable to the students, the student who are getting more than 50 but less than A minus 2 sigma also will be given with E grade. Okay. So A minus 2 sigma is equal to 54. Literally less than 54, you should get F grade. But for the benefit of the student, even they are less than A minus 2 sigma, more than 50, they are giving E grade. Okay. So this is the case. This is the case. Okay. Next, GPA. Last 2 slides. Grade point average. Next slide may be CGPA, cumulative grade point average. I hope you are clear with relative grading and absolute grading. Next, last 2 slides, grade point average. What is the GPA? What is the CGPA? Because it is very important at the time of placement, they will see only what is the CGPA. If your CGPA is 8.5, more than 8.5, you are eligible for super dream offers. That is package more than 10 lakh. If company is 7.5 is setting, is definitely it is a normal offer or dream offer. Maybe package around 5. So CGPA is very important for your placement. Then how the CGPA or GPA will be calculated? So GPA, there are in my first semester, let us take first semester, fall semester. There are 6 courses or 6 subjects, and the credits. I think credits already discussed by the assistant in academics. So the third column represents the credits. The fourth column represents the grades. Okay, that exam office is giving these grades, and credit information is given by the academics. Next, how to calculate the grade point? So here, just you substitute A with 10, sorry, A with 9, S with 10, B with 8, C with 7, B with 6, E with 5, and F with 0. So you just use substitute 4 into 9. A equal to how much? How many points? A equal to 9. 9 into 4, how much? 36. In the same way, S is how many points? 10. 10 into what is the grade? 4. What is the value? 40. So likewise, you should calculate the credit grade points, course grade points for 6 courses. Now you add, what is the answer? 139. How many credits total? 17. So divide this grade points and the number of credits. So that will give the grade point average of a semester. Next, you completed your first semester. Now you are entering into the second semester or winter semester. Then what is my CGPA? CGPA means cumulative. Let us take 6th semester. So how to add the previous 5 semesters and this 6. So that will be explained in the next slide. Yeah, here, okay, I am in 3rd semester. Okay, how to calculate the semester-wise GPA? I already explained in the previous slide. So in the first semester, my GPA is 8.18, and second semester 6.59, third semester 7.04. Then what is the cumulative grade point average? So here, just sum of credits and grade points divided by total registered credits in all semesters. So that will gives the CGPA, cumulative grade point average. So the placement, at the time of placement, they will ask CGPA up to 6th semester, because you are going to get your placements in the 7th and 8th semester. So they will see up to 6th semester what is the CGPA. Thank you. Any questions? Any questions?
I'll use the system.
Any questions? Okay, give a big hand to Deepak sir. What is sir's designation? Controller of. Okay, very important. If you want to exit from here, you have to go through and pass. Otherwise, same hall convocation you won't get. On the road, you will get. Be very careful. Thank you, sir.
Thank you all.
Okay, thank you, sir. One quick question I have in mind. In one class, all high studying folks are there, 3 toppers. And I don't study that high. Mine is average 16. I registered there. What will happen? In a class, all toppers are there. And I went like a top and registered in that course. What will happen to me? Will my CGPA decrease or increase? समझ में आ गया बेटा? Before registering, understand the basics. Otherwise, what is GPA? CGPA? GPA is individual semester. So this semester you got 8. Next semester also you got 8 individual. So will your CGPA be 8? Semester 1 8, semester 2 8.
The change
So will your
password
CGPA be 8?
change
Right.
password.
The minute CGPA comes, the total number of subjects increases. So the divider becomes heavy. When the divider becomes heavy, the result becomes. So if you want your CGPA every time increasing, your GPA should always. Hello, yes or no? 6, 6.5, 6.8, 7.5. That is a good progression. 8, 10.5, 7.2, 6, such a. Are you understanding them? Is it clear orientation? It can go from low to high, but not high to low. Otherwise, your annual GPA will, CGPA will become low, and the placement will not call you first. They'll call all the toppers, and then you have to go with last small jobs. So that's what service times say. Okay, we have Dr. Ajitsan now. Dr. Ajitsan did his BTech CAC, MTech CAC, everything from Pondicherry University. Right, we have teachers from all India, I tell you. Then PhD in Computer Science. Sir is the Deputy Director for SDC, Software Development Center. So your VTOP credentials, everything they are responsible. So sir will give an overview. What is VTOP? What are the things? How to use it? Some basic rules are there. It won't be more than 10-15 minutes. And then we have Dr. Rakhi ma'am, and then our God, Dr. Nanda.
Hello. Good afternoon. So quickly, we'll just get through few features in VTOP. So this is going to be very huge. So on practice, you'll be getting to know things, but I'll be getting through the basics, and so that you can just use VTOP from day to day. So the first thing, I hope everyone would have got your VTOP credentials. So please raise your hand. How many of you have changed your password? Slowly coming up. Okay. How many of you didn't change your password?
Very good.
So very risky. The default password everyone knows. Okay. So what I recommend is, please change the password right away after this session. So the biggest problem what students face here is, you will do your course registration. So someone comes and says that instead of me, someone has done the registration, someone has deleted the course. So if you share your password, no one can help on this regard. And the second point, keep changing your passwords often, and don't store the password in public computers. You go to labs and several other public places inside the university that everyone will be sharing. So kindly don't save your password in those computers. If you are going to save it, the problem is you will lose your courses, you will lose a lot of your credentials. So that is a very important point I want to share at this point.
Guys, it's very important. Many of your friends share your password and say, I am busy, you please register on behalf of me. They'll be your close friends. They will register. You're nicely traveling. They will delete one course. So who is suffering at the end? Your own friends will be your own enemies. Your password is yours. Your fees is yours. If I ask you, did your father pay your fees? Will you say, no, 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 our fees? Your father became everybody's father. Shameless. Getting the point. Your password is like your spouse. You can't share it with everybody. Don't laugh. It is happening and we are finding it difficult. Then they come to sir and say, sir, my course nahi dikh raha hai. Why to share your? You are so busy like a prime minister's office that you don't have time to register your course. So don't come to us later. I am telling you, it is a huge crime. You will cry later if you share your password. And everybody knows default password, please change. And when you change your password, remember. Don't give some Barack Obama @ South America @ 1 2 3 4. This 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Could you be? You're educated. Don't be educated fools. Be educated students. Is it clear? Don't think I'm telling negative. I like telling things very straight on the face. Clear? I don't want you to suffer later. It's your password. Keep it with you. Is that okay?
Timetable.
क्या भाई?
So the next thing is we'll get into academics. So the next week, whenever you go to class, the first thing you will be seeing is your timetable. So there is an academic tab in Btalk, and inside that you have timetable. Are you able to see? Fine. So once you click the timetable, you have to choose the semester. So as academics told you, what are the 2 semesters available? Fall and winter. There will be some extra summer semester if required. Fine. So let us get into one semester faster. So you will be getting a screen like this once your courses are loaded. So in the first semester, there is a procedure called cohort registration. You will not do the registration, but the academics team will be doing on behalf, and you will be directly seeing the courses. From the next semester onwards, you will itself do the course registration. That is, here we have a scheme called fully flexible credit system, where you can choose the course, you can choose the venue, you can choose the timing, and you can choose the faculty. So that is how the flexibility is. But in the first semester, you will be getting something like this. In the top, you can see the courses that are registered. So there is a course. Before the course, you have the course code. For every course, there will be a course code. You have to remember the course code whenever you communicate to anyone. Next, you have TPC. T is the theory component, P is the practical component, C is the credit. Deepak sir was mentioning you about credits, right? So that you can see here. Then course option, regular. Regular means you are doing it for the first time. For example, you failed in a course, then you re-registered course and do it. Then here it will show us re-registered course. Fine. So the next one is class number, the very important thing. So what is the difference between course code and class number? Can anyone tell me? Yeah. Awesome. Fine. Very good. So what's your name? Sham. Ishan. Very good, Ishan. So what Ishan has told, for example, this course CSC 1012, problem solving using Python. So whether in this university only one class will happen for this particular course? No. There will be 20 or 30 parallel sessions going on. So if we use the same course code in a semester, we cannot identify the class. So we need a specific number called this class number to identify the class. So whenever in the outside asks which class number do you belong, if you tell the specific number, then anyone can identify who is the faculty, what is the venue, and when your class is. You understand? So that is the meaning of a class number. And whenever you communicate to your faculty or anyone else, please put your class number so that they will identify you. Next, the venue. So like this, you get the timetable where you need to go. Like for example, here we have central block, academic block 1, academic block 2. You have several class numbers. So you need to know which class number this class is. So you will look at the venue. Next, registered time. Fine. So why this registered time is very important is, for example, your attendance will start counting from the date of registration. For example, there would be add or drop. Add or drop means, for example, you have registered for a course. In a period of a week, you will be looking at the course, whether you are comfortable or not. After that, if you are not comfortable, you have an option of changing it. So you change to a different course. From the first day, you will not get attendance. From the date of the registration, you will get attendance. So that is why registration date of time is very important. And status and reference. For example, if it is a re-registered course, that will attract payment. Without payment, it will not go to the active mode. So you can see that
subject to offering, because if you have paid the fees and academics has approved only, it will go to a approved course. Fine. So now let's come down and see the slot timetable, which is very important. So in your school, what you would have seen, you will see a grid where you will have the direct subject numbers. But this is slightly complicated. You have slots. So slots are A1, A2, A3 according to the credit of the subject. For example, it is a 3 credit subject. What do we call A1, A2, A3? You will take A1 slot, which will come 3 times. Let's take A1. So can you find out where A1 is? A1 is Wednesday 11 to 11:50. Next, you have A1 12 to 12:50. So if someone says that I am going to register for A1 slot, that means it is in this duration. And you can see something in green. So green are the registered courses. In those time, you have class. For example, CSE 1012, it is a ETH. I think Clean Academics has told about ETH. What is ETH? Embedded theory. So that means you have a theory and a lab for this course. Next, you have the class number below it. Since this is the online course, online code is there, but now you will be having physical course. So you will have a physical class number. So let's get into the next menu, the course page. Clean Academics. So here inside academics you have course page. For example, after every class, faculty will upload the PPT. So where do they upload? Inside Gpa. So how do you access it? You need to put the semester, you need to put the course name, you filter the slot and the faculty name, and a particular course page will come. For example, you see a course page here. So every day after the class, faculty will be uploading the PPT and it comes here. Once you click on this material, it will be downloading. So please ensure that you are accessing it regularly and you can just take the required content. There is one other advantage also in course page. For example, you are studying a course called Python. So along with your faculty, there will be several other faculty teaching this particular course. You can access the course material of those faculty as well. So this is for the benefit of the students. Fine. Next, we'll see how to look at the attendance. So inside academics, you have a menu called class attendance. You need to put the particular semester and your attendance will be seen. So at the end of every class or after the class, faculty will be uploading attendance and you can just see your attendance here. So COE and Dean Academics would have been telling you about the D-bar list. So attendance is a very important criteria. If you see your attendance and if it is not marked, please inform your faculty so that they will be looking into it immediately. Please don't tell the faculty at the end of the semester, they will not be able to help you. So next we'll be looking at how to upload your assignments. For some courses, faculty will be giving you some assignments, or lab will be giving you some assignments. So there is an option in academics called digital assignment upload. So if the faculty tells you that he has given you some assignment, you need to go into this particular menu. The assignment would be shown. So for example, for this problem solving with Python, I have given one assignment. Please go to the dashboard. Okay. So you are able to see that there is a digital assignment with weightage 15 and the due date is 28 September. So there will be a question paper download given by the faculty. You can download it from GitHub, and there is a upload or edit assignment. You can upload it here. So whenever you upload assignments, PDF is the default extension. So ensure that you upload your assignment. If you have some other format, you convert it to PDF and you can upload.
So let us see how you need to upload the lab assignment. In academics, there is a menu called lab manual. So this is also very similar to this. If your faculty taking lab gives you assignment, it will come into this dashboard. So you can see the assignments given, and before the deadline, you can upload. For example, experiment 4 is open. So in experiment 4, you can just upload the appropriate assignment. If the deadline is not mentioned, please ask your faculty for the deadline, and you can just upload it in due time. Right. So next, we'll be looking at how to see your mentor. Right. So this is all about academics. So academics, what else we have seen? We have seen the post page, we have seen the attendance, we have seen how to upload the assignments. Right. So the mentor, the single point of contact for you inside the university, he or she will be a faculty to whom you can interact on all issues inside the university. So how do you look at the mentor in VTOP? So there is a mentor portal where you will see view mentor details. So for this person, we have not allotted the mentor. Once the mentor is allotted, it will be shown here. The faculty name, faculty cabin, and faculty extension and mobile number. So you can just contact the faculty and all the issues you have, maybe for your hostel outing and all those stuff, you can discuss with your mentor. Fine. Next, we will just see what you will be doing in examination. For examinations, when do you see the results? How do you see the timetable? All those stuff we will be looking at examination. So these are the menus for the examination. Here you can see the exam schedule, marks, grade history, and arrear details. Fine. So quickly we'll just see 2 more things and we'll just quit. So you, for example, you want to apply for bona fide. There is an option called bona fide, and you can just apply bona fide. Next, for example, you want to pay your tuition fees. You can go to online payments, and you can you have payments and make the payment. So whenever you make payment, there is one thing. So in case sometimes payment failure happens in online payments, please wait for 24 hours before the next payment. What people do is, if it fails, they again try immediately. So sometimes double payment happens, and for the finance office, it's very difficult to reimburse. So make sure if the receipt is obtained after, for example, in payments, you will have all the payments, and after that you have payment receipts. So check whether receipt is available. If receipt is available, payment is success. If receipt is not available, payment is not successful, and you need to wait for 24 hours. Fine. So there's one other thing which I missed out in academics. So Samila sir would have been telling you regarding the curriculum. So what is the curriculum is complete list of subjects what you will be studying. So you have program core, program elective, university core, and university elective. Under these 4 baskets, you will have multiple courses. How will you see everything? You have your my curriculum. So this is a new login, so it is not there. But whenever you get into your VTOP, once the academic office loads, here you can see your curriculum and you can make use of this. Thank you.
Stop sharing this thing.
Got some idea? No need to become expert in one day. It will take time. It's like everything you go on in VTOP. But when you get your timetable, take a print screen. Every time don't try to user ID, password. We are in a New York metro. Getting the point? Sometimes print screen save it on your desktop or your mobile so that you know where is your. So the class when you start with AB1201, what does it mean? AB1201 means where?
This one's a
2 means second floor. Don't go search in ground floor. Educated fools. AB2302 means what? AB1 first floor. This is AB2. CB means? ONL means? It's an online course. There's no venue for that. You have to see your teacher online. Is it okay? Don't search online teacher. Getting the point? There are some great legends who come to us like that. So we faint with their questions. So is it clear now? We talk. Yeah. Please don't share your friends can delete your courses and tell you, which is a pain. Yeah. That mentor madam is here. She's mentoring can become mentor. Right? Don't give that situation to us. Is it clear, everybody? Dr. Nandakumar, are you ready?
No. Yes, yes.
Yes. So we have next Dr. Nandakumar sir. He is the Deputy Director of CTS. CTS means Center for Technical Support. What is CTS? Center for SDC means what? In BID it's all acronyms. Software Development Center. Are you doing a department of computer science or are you in a program called computer science? There is no word called department. Small colleges they say department. Here program. Subject course. HOD program chair. Every program has a program chair. We take CAC specialization in data analytics. So that there is a program chair. After program chair is dean. For everything, don't go to the dean. Your program chair is the first point of contact. Then your mentor. Is it clear? Yes, no. If you are taking this very light, from tomorrow life will be very tight. Getting the point? Understand the basics. Done? Yeah. Minimum credits? Any semester, maximum? So will you take 27? You want to type it? No problem. Overall CGP will come down because you won't get time. Again and again I'm telling you. Change your password immediately. Remember your password. Some people remember their password but write it in the notebook first page and keep it in the room. Changes but like that. Then you will do Discord apps. And suddenly your father will call, you won't pick up the call. Because you are tension. Then Superbhagam will come. All this will happen in a burst. But I will bet you one thing, slowly you will understand. So today some people are here who are sitting very confidently. This is 17th year, 17th batch of board English. Slowly you will understand, don't worry. Yeah? But if you have doubts, please ask. Reach out. Don't assume. Many people have this PhD in assumption. But, sir, मैंने सोचा నేను అనుకున్నాను నా నంచే సార్ నా అదికి అప్లై పண்றேன் you keep assuming then okay they'll come to you only. God, can we start?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay, so Center for Technical Support is there for your internet, for your right MSCs, everything. But let me tell you one thing as a first year student. Sir, Wi-Fi not work. Samaka. Marja madre. Everybody has iPhone, good ones. Everybody has mobile.
Oh my God.
And today, everyday per day mobile is more than what you need. Provided you keep that little safe. Netflix. Adok Jabbu. Aha.com. Our market Woho.com. The placement sound. I'm not against it, but you understand what I'm talking about. Keep something for, because if I don't get it, I use my. Yes or no? For everything, oh, this is America. Poor, this is there. You understand what I'm saying? Adjust. Don't come with complaints. You have a mobile, you have an internet, keep it per day. Early morning, 4 o'clock. Netflix. By 5 o'clock, data is gone. Then, hey mama, hotspot. Hey mama, singularly. Adukune botudu. hotspot.
How it is coming?
Then 1 kilo. Gpa 320 rupees. At a single non kuro.
Yeah.
So देगा तेरे को hotspot 50 रुपए लेके Gpa. Are you understanding? So sir is giving everything, take it, nothing wrong. But now because the number has increased, we are getting a high bandwidth. The digging is also over. Everything takes some time. Within a month, the entire big network is coming. Don't worry. Is it okay? You know why this clap? Because in your mobile it's not only Netflix. Hotstar. Only badnaam ho gayi na Hotstar. Then what else? Jio TV. Then Netflix. और एक क्या है? Amazon Prime. Alright? Then marks are crying. Then I am not against it. That is your age. हमको time नहीं. But it's up to you. Keep your mobile data safe. Dr. Nandakumar sir did his BTech, MTech, everything in computer science and PhD from Anna University. And his guide is very famous, Dr. Vaidegi ma'am. She's the Vice Chancellor of Mother Teresa University now in Kodaikanal, right? Yeah, and started in MIT Crumpet, which is again a very prestigious university. So sir will give you a little overview of what is the role. Clear? Net is not working. कोई भी मेरे को दिखा.
Yeah. So good evening to all. May I am audible? Yeah. Actually, this is some overview about what are the components we have in our university, and we have different servers for VJobs and so for database purposes. And here we won't permit USB drive, so you have a pen drive, all those things. So we not permitted inside the lab, but we given Z drive access for all the students. And each and every lab, so what is the exercise you are doing, you can share your content in the Z drive. From the Z drive, you can able to access anywhere inside our campus. So this is what. So some of the server used for this one, and next one is CCTV camera. So each and every place you are under surveillance. So all the places, nearly 900 CCTV camera we have throughout our campus. So this is the next thing.
1 minute, sir. Very important.
900 CCTVs are there in the whole campus. Please be very careful where you are doing, what you are doing. We have so many video clips which we can't see, which we can't carry. And if that clip goes to your father and your mother, I'm sorry to tell you, either you'll be debarred, rusticated from the campus with the TC, and if your parents see something bullshit you're doing here, with the proof, there are chances either they'll commit suicide. I'm not joking. समझ में आ रहा है? तो पगल कुत्ता सरका पिच्चू कुकलागा ఎక్కడ పడితే అక్కడ ఏది చేయడం కుక్కలాగా కంట్రోల్ పెట్టుకో. You're a human being. Everything is monitored here. I want to tell you very strict here in front of the faculty also. I hope you're getting the message. Don't sit like Mother Teresa's sister and age of the country. 18 years is under your, so please understand. Any proof, anything is there, you're out. They'll call your parents straight away, send you out. I hope you got the message. Yes, no. Clear? Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Next one is what are the lab facilities we have in our campuses? Mainly we have 39 labs in that. Initially we started from AB1. These are all the labs AB1. So lab 1 to lab 7. So in that PC labs are there, all our I5 system in 2017 we brought, 2017 and 2018. And we brought all the systems. This is available in AB1. Next one. And next we have AB2. So AB2 we have all the ECE labs and 2 specialization computer labs is there. One is data analytics, next one is network security labs. Are remaining all ECE labs and some other department labs which is available in AB2. Next one, please. So totally altogether from AB1 and AB2, and we have a 1065 system. Next one, please. And in central lab, we have a totally and nearly 13 labs we have. So altogether 33 labs overall. So overall for student purpose, we are using 1950 systems for academic purpose alone, for lab purpose. On the last, this labs or last 5 and 6 labs we brought for graphics card T400. What is the purpose of this one is mainly concerned on so machine learning or deep learning or any geospatial research you want to do, and we can able to make use of this one. And then, so this is a T400 is high-end graphics card for students make use of your research purpose. Next one, please. Next one is I already informed that. So we will provide a 500 MB of storage space for each and every student, and we strictly restricted USB drive inside the lab. And then even though you are getting permission from anybody, we not allow until otherwise it is very emergency. We will provide it. So what is the purpose of this one is unnecessary threats or something we want to avoid that one, so that we strictly restricted that one. So 500 MB of spaces available for each and every student. Is that right? And if you go in, suppose you are doing your lab in computer lab 1 in AB1. So what you will do, you can able to do your exercise and store the content in Z drive. Suppose next lab you have in AB2 or in central block, and you can able to have that particular content in Z drive will be accessible all the 3 blocks, AB1, AB2 and central block. The content will be available. Any lab you can open and work on with your exercise. That is the facility it is available here. And then next one, please. And next, so we already have 3 gig and bandwidth in BSNL, but 3 gig is not sufficient with our students. And already we ordered Geo another 3 gig because it to come on 30th of September. We expected that one. Once it is arrived, so this incident issue and will be resolved. Next one, please. Next, I already told that CCTV information. Okay, listen here. And next one is CCTV. So CCTV, it will be monitor each and every places. And then what is the next important factor is, suppose you lost any important your components or anything is, it is not possible to directly approach to CTS or anybody. You need to contact your mentor. Through mentor, you have to send the mail. And also, we not provide your footage coverage to directly to you. We will provide to disciplinary committee. And through register office, we can get the information. So this is the procedure we are following here. And each and every coverage, it will be available only 21 days. It is 180-degree coverage. All the content will be available up to 21 days. So if you want any component footage or any other things, kindly send through your mentor so that we will take a footage and you can able to refer. But any action need to be taken only through register office only we will provide. So this is it.
What is the wide angle of the camera? Wide angle. Be careful. There are some people stealing their own friends' laptops, iPhones, phones. We are able to track only because of CCTV. I'm not joking. It's only in boys' hostel. 2 weeks before, 3 weeks before, even in girls' hostel. One girl took the laptop of other girl, threw it out from the window. It was clearly seen, and laptop broke, but at least we were able to catch who the culprit is, send them out of the campus. Alright, so please keep things careful. But this helps us to little bit serve you better, not that you service yourself better. Wide angle, careful. Clear?
There is no CCTV camera in ladies' hostel, only outside only we are.
UGC doesn't. Girls hostel, be careful because you know what happened in Chandigarh University. Right? UGC says in a girls hostel, only in the
outside the area.
outside and corridors. Okay, not. That's a UGC norm, so we have to follow it. Alright, boys, no problem. CCTV है, नहीं है, मेरे को तो दिखाना है, मैं दिखाऊंगा. No problem. We are shameless. But boys, yes, one, do this not there. But please be careful. Don't do any bullshit things. What happened in something. Each of you are precious. Let us respect each other's dignity. Is that okay? Clear? Respect each other's dignity. That's all. Okay.
Thank you. Next one is your Wi-Fi account. Wi-Fi account we already shared through your Gpa account. We already received your Wi-Fi account. You're already using this one. So what is the thing is the same user ID will be used for your Wi-Fi, your lab account, and also on any internet you are going to use in this one. So all are same credential only you can able to use this one. So other important thing is you need to reset your password frequently. So don't use. If anyone misusing your password means you only caught, not the misused person, because your credential will be misused with some other person. Anyway, we will trace that person also, but you are the first person be able to call this one because you are a user ID, your MAC ID, all the things we will trace. And once it is identified. So wherever the place you are using, what are the device you are using, how long you are used, what are the website you are used, all the things we will track if anything is going wrong. So it is very careful about this one. And I think.
So when it comes to
When it comes to tracking what you are browsing, better be very careful. Wherever you are in the campus or even outside campus, we are running a program on cyber security. So we know how to get into your desktop without you knowledge, you and your knowledge. Be very smart and be buddhistic. If you want to book on redbus.com, redbus.com only should open, not redtube.com. Getting the point? You go to your history. Okay. Could you be? And suddenly you went to home and your dad saw you browsing history. You understand what I'm talking? Everything is tracked. So we see that and we give the report to the placement without your knowledge. कि भाई इसका हिस्ट्री ब्राउजिंग हिस्ट्री ये है, इसको कृपया प्लेसमेंट में select, बुलाओ उसको. We do interview, but we'll never select you. I'm telling you upfront on the face. Everything what you do is monitored. Clear? Be very careful. There is time for everything. What a control रखिए. Red bus means red bus only.
sir, please.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next one is in academic area, so student internship is 4 Mbps. In hostel, and you will get 6 Mbps once we receive the additional 3 gig line. So until that, you need to wait on this one. So one simultaneously device. So either you can able to use your mobile phone or tab or your system or any other things, only one device at a time. So sir, normally students what they will do is they will turn on with their Wi-Fi credential through mobile phone and they want to log in the same thing with the lab also. It is very difficult. They are saying that it is not working like this because they already log in with their mobile phone. Either they need to use their mobile phone or their laptop. Like that they need to use. Next important thing is so we have 3 different blocks: AB1, AB2, and central blocks. And then so some user will be and we register some user in AB1 server, some user in AB2 server, and some user in central block server. So either you want to log in with any lab system, you need to try this one. So either you can able to use VAT/AD/ your registration number, and then so otherwise and AD/ your registration number, or CB/ your registration number. So this one, if it is a AB1, so you try with the VAT/AD/ your registration number. Password is same. What is your Wi-Fi password? The same password only. But login with the lab system, this is the procedure. If it is a AB1, V8AP slash, like that you try. Otherwise, you try with AD slash your registration number or CB slash your registration number. This three, so among all the students, you come under this three groups alone, either V8AP or AD or CB. You try this one, then definitely you get into the lab account. So to use this one for login into your lab systems. So next one, please. And we already told this one, Z drive access. And these are also some of the softwares what we are using here. License software we using in our campuses. Next one, please. Next. Yeah. So next important thing is, so if you have any issues with your Wi-Fi is not properly working, or your credential, you forgot your credential, or any other issues you're facing, and kindly send your information to an IT services team at the rate vatap.ac.in. Any academic related issue. So either AB1 or AB2 or Central Block or Rock Plaza and AP in this place. In hostel related issue, so hostel and Wi-Fi or any password or something like that. In hostel related issue, kindly send your mail to bolsap.vatap@gmail.com. So this are the third party vendor. We are taking care of our Wi-Fi access. So you need to send the mail to them and make a CC to IT services team. We will monitor that. So within the half days of time, if they are not responding, any of your request is not responding, kindly send mail to me. So my mail ID is deputydirector.cds@nvatap.ac.in. Similarly, I already told that if you lost if your valuable things or something like that, and you need to request to the mentor, through mentor you need to send the request to Deputy Director CTS. You should not send to IT services at the time. You need to send to Deputy Director CTS.vatap.ac.in. So these are all the various queries you have. So thanks. If you have any query, you have.
Okay, CTS done. Clarity is there. Any doubt on CTS? Browsing history? तेरा पूरा history आ जाएगा बेटा मेरे marksheet. Getting the point? What I'm saying? Please mark. I hope you understanding mine. Yeah. So next we have Dr. Laki ma'am. She is the director for proctoring. We say proctoring and mentoring. For teachers will be many, but mentor will be one. So, ma'am, ma'am is from English department, from which school of which. So, UG, PG, and all that from FU, but our PhD is from IIT Jodhpur, right? All good places to travel. You know, Jodhpur. Sir, please get it. Where is sir from? I told you. See that you remember. The Pondicherry. Please. You want to have okay. Malayalam no. Chetas and Chetas.
Good evening, everyone. Okay, so you've been hearing a lot of information for the last 2 hours, I suppose. Yes. So don't worry. I know you're all anxious to start your classes. You've heard all about academic examinations, surveillance cameras, all that. Don't worry. There is help. You're not alone here. Okay? We take care of you as well. So, and this is where student mentoring program comes into picture.
Is it come? Yeah. No. Actually, live it's going both. One second. It's okay. You just tell them what is
Okay, so I'll give you a small brief about it before we have the slides. The idea of student mentoring program is to pair you with a faculty mentor throughout your duration of stay here for the pre-tech program. Yes, so we'll be giving you or allotting you with a faculty mentor very soon. So by next week, you'll all get your the information of your faculty mentors in your VTOP. You can, so Ajit sir showed you where you can find the mentors details on VTOP. So next week, if you go and check your VTOP mentoring module, you will be able to see the name, email ID, all the details of your mentors. Okay. So the idea is to have a guide, yes, an experienced person who knows about the resources of the university and give it to you. Okay. In case of, so a faculty mentor is an advisor, guide, yes, all of that.
This is shared in the right? So
no issues from the pen, right? No. You just tell them basics for community teachers. Now you start. Okay. Go to next slide. It's working, no? It's working. Yeah. It's there. Next slide. It's 1 second.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shall I?
Second slide.
Right, sorry for that slight delay. Okay, so what is the mission behind the student mentoring program? This is to aid your holistic development. Okay, this is to make you throughout the duration of this program, we help you achieve your goals. Okay, till you graduate from this institution. Next one. This one, sir. This is former one. Yeah. Or also to instill a sense of accountability and responsibility. Why? Because all of you are university students now and not your school students anymore, right? And university life comes with its responsibilities. As you heard in the last multiple sessions, you are a university student right now and you have a load of responsibilities with you. So your mentors will help you fulfill those as well. So who is a mentor? So as I said, he or she will be an experienced faculty allotted for your entire duration of the program. Basically a humane facilitator, okay? And you can trust your mentor with your personal information as well. So this is not only for your career guidance, but also for your psychological well-being as well, okay? Because this is, some of you are away from home, some of you have homesickness, yes? Somebody has homesickness already? No, everybody is quite good in the hostels. Yes, so good to know that. But if you have, you can always share, any of the troubles with your mentors. Okay, and they will keep the information that you share confidential, etc. So you will work with your mentor, and the mentor will work on behalf of your best interests and goals. So basically, 4 aspects of mentoring. Trust. That's the first thing that you have to build with your mentor. How is that built? By meetings. So you meet with your mentor regularly, talk, share the details of your academic life, your personal life if needed, yes, all that, and then you build that trust with your mentor. Why? Because your mentor is required, or is your point of contact for your duration of stay here. Career guidance. Career guidance, you might not be paired with a mentor from your own program. For example, BTech CSC, a lot of students will get mentors who are from humanities background or ECE or even business school, right? But that doesn't matter. So this is not only this is a whole of an advice that you get, right? Career, life advice, all of that you can go to your mentor. Psychosocial support. So anybody facing psychological distress, you will not now, but go through your 3rd, 4th semesters. Yes, you will have back-to-back classes. All of that. Your CGPAs, as we said, will keep decreasing, increasing. All of that. So if you face psychological distress, we will have counselors on campus shortly. I'll talk about that later. But also your mentor is the first person whom you should keep all this in loop. Okay, so your mentor should know about what you're going through, what stage like you are at, what is your mental state. Are you good to go through to the next semester? All of that you should keep your mentor informed. Now, what will your mentors do? Yes. First, before I come to what you as mentees are supposed to do, I'll tell you how your mentors are going to be helpful. They will be, first of all, they'll listen to you, okay, and they'll be present when you need them to. So you will have a lot of official things to be forwarded by mentors to different points of contact, right? So you have your Wi-Fi passwords, VTOP credentials, all of the profile fillings, your identity cards, or any of them. You need your bona fide for your passport verifications, all of that. Your mentors are your point of contact. So you will send a mail to your faculty mentor, and that mentor will forward these emails to all the offices that we have to get you all these documents to clarify any issues, etc. Right? So they should do that timely. Initiate communication. Now, whenever you get a mail from me saying that you have been allotted these your mentors, they will be sending you an email, a welcome email, giving you what time they want to meet you. So they'll be meeting you on in any of the preferred locations. They'll tell you where and when to meet you. So please go ahead and meet them when they send the communication. Okay? So they will initiate communication. If not, you can always initiate communication with your mentor. Establish a positive and personal relationship with the mentees. So it is very much recommended that you have a very good positive relationship with your mentor, right? Why? I'll tell you again later, because we don't change mentors often. Yes, not at all. I don't think that in my tenure, at least, I haven't had a change of mentor. We don't change mentors unless there is a serious offense that a mentor has created or something. And it doesn't happen. Confidentiality, as I said, you can always share your personal thoughts with your mentor. To connect with students, with campus resources and academic support. So the campus resources, he or she will help you connect with these resources, and academic support. So your leaves, whenever you want to leave your hostels. Yes, you want to go in the middle of the semester, you want to visit your home, or you have a medical emergency, etc. You want to leave for a certain number of days. Your mentor will be the one who will permit you to go out of the hostel. So without a mentor's permission, you cannot leave your hostels. And you will, again, send communication to your mentor for this. track of your performance. Now, all of your grade details, your attendance details, all of this is shared with your mentors as well. So all your faculty mentors will know, are you going to the class? Are you, what grade have you got in which subject, etc. All of that your mentors can track. And accordingly, they can call you in for meetings, etc. Address any concerns regarding your academic or campus life. Maintain contact with parents. So they will also do that, right? So your mentors will have your the information about your parents, all the information that you fill in your VTOP pages will be made available for your mentors as well. So your parents' phone numbers, all of that is made available. And your address, all of that is available with your mentors. So they will contact your parents if needed. They also identify, so if you have any academical or psychological issues, right? So you're doing, bad in some subject and you need help from some faculty. So your mentor can put you in touch with other faculty of other schools, programs, etc. if you go and talk to your mentor. Also the counseling services. If you're not ready to go by your own, your mentor can always get in touch with, get you in touch with all these facilities on campus. The leaves, bona fide certificates, all the official communications happen through your mentors. Yeah, most of the official communications. Okay. So this is why a mentor is a very important person, guide who is going to be there in your stay at the ITAT. Now, what are your expectations as a mentee? First of all, have a plan of your own. Yes, when you start out the semester, have your goals, objectives, yes, and monitor yourself, growth. Monitor yourself, right? What kind of courses do you want to take? Do you need advice on that? Approach your mentor. It's not that you can only approach your mentor, but your mentor will be more, will be always happy to help you with this. Yes. Regular meetings with the mentor. When your mentor calls for a meeting, emails, first of all, please track your emails. Please, so now we are getting into a phase of life where the important communications will be shared with you through your emails, not WhatsApp, not Telegram, your emails. Yes, so you cannot miss out on important information. If you can miss out on important information if you miss reading your emails. So turn your notifications off, on for your VITAT email, because you will get a lot of important information via your email. So do not, forget to check your emails very frequently, and please respond to them as well. Yes, follow the protocol. So what do I mean by follow the university protocol? So we function with a protocol, right? And one of the first rules is while sending a communication. So can you send a direct communication to? So you've had Dean Academics, you've had COE. You've had assistant director, CTS, and SDC. Can you send communications to all of them? Can you send a mail to all of them? So if your Wi-Fi password doesn't work, or if you're, sorry, not Wi-Fi, let's say your grades are not visible in your VTOP, who will you send mail to? Mentor, not the controller of examinations, or not the registrar, okay? So not VC, chancellor, all of them. So our protocol is send email to the mentor first, and then the mentor sends it to other points of contact. Okay, not the other way around. So, also, if you send it to other points of contact, it will not be entertained. They will probably not even open your mails, and also it will bring a bad name to your mentor as well as you. So please don't send unnecessary communications, surpassing your mentors. Take help and advice with the mentor in all matters concerning academics. Okay, so if you have doubts, please contact your mentors. Keep your mentor in loop on your academic matters. Also, when you're leaving, you're leaving home, or if you're leaving for any other, let's say you have hackathons or any other activities that you're participating outside of campus, sports, anything. Keep your mentor in loop where you are. Where are you going to be, if you get any new achievements, etc. So keep your mentor in loop at all times. Always be considerate and respect your mentor's time as you do your own. This is a very important thing that I want to stress here. There is a tendency that we have seen that, so you want to go home on a Saturday morning, let's say, or a Sunday morning. What do? You send an email to your mentor, you WhatsApp your mentor, you call your mentor, yes, 5 times until the mentor picks up the call and shouts at you. So no. What do? You send email at least 48 hours before your scheduled journey. Okay, 2 days before the scheduled journey, and then if they respond, you can always send the email to me or any of the committee members. So at least 48 hours before your journey is scheduled, you have to send intimation to your vendor to get it approved. If you send an email on Saturday night, Sunday morning, Monday morning, you might not get your approvals for outing. Again, there is no way of complaining about it. Assume and please be respectful of your mentors, right? They have their own time. So and also by writing your email as well. Communication can be twisted in a variety of fashions. So when you write an email, follow the rules of writing an email. As an English teacher, I think it comes naturally to me to tell you that to write a good email, do not write emails without subject lines, and some part of me just dies when I see emails without subject lines. Worse, all the emails copy pasted in the subject line. That's even worse. We get this very often. So don't do that. Have a sign off, etc. Importantly, mention the details of your journey, where you're going to, what dates you're going on. All of that, please mention it very clearly. And your relationship with your mentor is always professional. It is, you can share your personal matters, psychological matters with your mentor, but it's always a very professional relationship. Now, the mentoring committee, we will assign your faculty mentors. So this is in a random fashion that you're assigned the mentor. Most of you will get mentors of your own disciplines, but as we have a lot of computer science students, that's not always possible. So each of your faculty mentors will have 35 students. So you will not be the only mentee student that they will have. So any of the complaints that you have, so your mentor is not responding to your email after, let's say, for 2 days, you send for permission to go out of the hostel to your home. He or she is not responding, you can always send the complaints to me. That's my email ID. So you can send your complaints about the mentor to me always. Now, this I think is for your mentors. So again, your parents also should know your mentor. So they will have, I don't know whether this is talked about parent login. So they will be able to know about your mentor details. If not, please give them your faculty details, the phone number, their email ID. Some of your parents would be very worried that here you might not pick up your calls often. For one day you didn't pick up the calls in the hospital. You're sick. So they might want to call up and check. So please share the mentor details with your parents as well. Okay. Yeah, so we have a mentoring committee and we have coordinators from each school for the mentoring committee. So any of the complaints regarding the mentors, mentoring, you can address it to us. So VTOP, I don't think I need to mention it. Ajit sir has already mentioned it to you, where you need to find the details of mentors. Now, this is an important thing. How do you apply for leaves? Yes, this is for hostlers more importantly, but also for day scholars in case of medical leave, right? So for those of you who don't want to write an email, you can write a letter also. A letter or email to your mentor requesting for leave for the particular day. Now, leave is when I say leave, you have different types of leaves. You have medical leaves, you have on-duty leaves where you go representing the university to other places, or you have counsel, you have your placement exams, etc. If you're going to your hometown for celebrating Dasara, Diwali, these are not leaves that your mentor can approve. Yes, you have your sister's wedding, brother's wedding. Yes, you are taking 10 days of holidays. That's not something that a mentor will permit you to do. But that is something that you have to take care of, looking at your attendance percentage. So you know how much percentage of attendance that you need. Yes. So instead of asking for the mentor to grant you leave for these days, which he or she will never do, you check your own attendance percentage, where you stand in terms of can you go and write your CAT exams, if you're clear. If you have 9 point GPA, go ahead and take your leave. Otherwise, if you're missing out on important classes, exams, especially CAT, PATs, do not take unnecessary permissions or leaves for that matter. So prior intimation, as I said, is mandatory. I'll repeat that again. At least 48 hours before that the date of leaving the hostel. Now there can be emergencies. There can be medical emergencies. Somebody at home is sick. In those cases, you don't need to talk to your mentor or send an email to your mentor. You can directly go to the hostel warden and take permission for leave. Okay, so for emergencies, hostel wardens. Yes, and your mentor will check with your parents before you leave the hostel. You submit the email, you send your email, your mentor will call your parents or guardians to check. So if your parent or guardian is coming to pick you up in the hostel, you don't need explicit permissions to go. Otherwise, if you're going alone, etc., you will need permission to go. In such cases, your mentor will take permission from your parents as well. Outing permissions, again, for freshers, I think sometime you will need outing permissions also to go to the hostel. You will need permission from mentors as well. So medical leave, on-duty leave, this is something that you have to be very careful. So you need to affix proofs for all this, on-duty as well as medical leave. So a certified, proofs of all these things. So if it is medical leave, your doctor's certificate, certifying whatever the condition is, etc. On-duty leaves, whoever is giving you an on-duty leave, they have to give you the proof. So without this, your mentor cannot give you any kind of permission. So all your administrative academic issues, again, the mentor will take care of. So you need your identity, you have mistakes in your identity card, or you need modified for applying to anything, bank loans, right? Your passports, all of that. They will, so email ID is not working, all of these issues, your mentor will take care of. Okay, if you send them the communication, they will redirect it to other points of contact. The mentor has to approve all these emails. If not, again, you can approach anybody in the mentoring committee or directly. All mails, should be forwarded to the mentor. These are important points of contact, but these are mostly important for your mentors, not for you. Of course, VTOP help you, and Wi-Fi issues, I think you can, as Nandaguma sir and Audit sir said, you can directly mail them. Other issues, COE, Dean Academics, wardens, all the other students, especially record section, admissions, all of that, you have to approach your mentor to get anything done. So, mentoring program, we also coordinate the counseling services here. So we are in the process of acquiring student counselors for you. We already have we have a psychologist on campus, and we have a psychiatrist on campus as well from Manipal hospitals. So I'll be sending you the information on how to go about getting counseling help, etc. So that I'll talk to you. I'll be sending you the information later on. Now, this is a new initiative that we have begun as part of the student mentoring program. So, as the name suggests, we have a peer mentoring program at VIT-AP, which we have very recently started. Okay, so what does this mean? Better than your, instead of your faculty mentors, not instead of your faculty. So they are your seniors will also be helping you with as your mentors. So they will be helping you through this year, this first year. So any of the help that you need, you have your doubts about hostels. You have some of you probably already would have seen them in the help desks, in some of the AB2 or AB1 or central block. They've already started helping you guys. So interact with them, catch hold of your seniors, the peer mentors that we have on campus. And you can always ask them also to guide you for things that you maybe you'll feel comfortable talking to your peers rather than your faculty mentors. Yes, so you can always go and talk. For example, your classes. Yes, how do you make sense of your timetable? All of that you can ask your seniors as well. So we have a peer mentoring service here. So please make use of them as well. Okay. So this is the inaugural that we had, and we'll be sending you all the information about this. Your mentors, your peer mentors, how do you reach them? Your counselors, how do you reach them? So please look out for the emails in the coming weeks. Don't miss out on your email communications and follow them. Right? So if you have any issues, please contact me, or we have school-wise coordinators as well for the student mentoring program. From mechanical, we have Dr. Pankaj Pandey. From in the ACE, we have Dr. Mohan Bansal, and from SAS, we have Dr. Ramakrishna Reddy. For now, we have more people, but please contact us if you have any doubt. So we also have events on campus. So this year we have more. We conduct sessions for you, webinars, meetings. All of that for your well-being, psychological well-being. We are planning to have more activities this year. We haven't had much, in the last 2 years due to COVID and all that. But this year we'll have more activities. So take active participation in all this with your mentors. Okay, and good luck to all of you and a happy mentoring success. Yes. I hope you get all the help that you need from all this. Good luck.
Okay, can you show some pictures? A lot of good pictures. This is not student's photo. Students along with the mentor, professor is there in the center. Yeah, you may not be able to. So we have mentors, mentees, lunch time, tea time, get together time, everything is there. It's not like other college, we just leave you. All right. So give a big hand to Dr. Rakhi and team. Ma'am is able to do a lot of work. It's not easy to see that. The main thing is we wanted to be happy. All right. It's not just all about marks. You got to be happy. Any issues? Okay. Now 2 things before Hare Krishna sir starts. Is it ready? Yeah. When you say mentoring in email, you are leaving at 10 a.m. at Saturday. You have your flight at say 2 p.m. When you're leaving at 10 a.m., 9:50 a.m., giving an email. Hey, Prof, I'm on my way to Delhi. Please approve my. Everything is documented. If you give mail last minute, nobody's going to give approvals. How much was the rule? You don't book your flight last minute, right? Yes or no? You know when it's happening. Clear? Don't give last minute emails. And when you give email, there is a structure. Hi. Approve my leave. యప్ప ఎవడు నువ్వు ఏంటి నీ కథ ఏంటి నీ బాబు ఏంటి ఏ రోజు ఎప్పుడు వాట్ యు థింక్ yes or no clarity dear sir dear madam this is my problem my name is this my paramatma is this my antaratma is this I want to go on so date from date to is it okay that clarity to do na some people give please approve my leave as your employee. All right. If these kind of things come, you will be at stake, and everything will report to the CDC. Placements will be a problem. Be humble, be simple. I'm not asking you should fall at your feet and be fall at your feet. No. This university is not that cheap. You respect yourself, we respect you. Yes or no? Does it make sense what I'm talking? Feel free to meet us, meet your men. Anything and everything, the first point of contact is loudly. Anything and everything. Directly don't go to CEO office. Excuse me, my grade sheet. The grade editor. Getting the point? Everything. Who is the point of contact? How will you know who is the mentor? There not be special email. Excuse me, what's the name? Dr. Ram Charan. It's a photo betty. Nobody will tell you. Your week off, your number, you have to be. Done? You will begin to Rakhi ma'am. Yes, please. I don't know what the CPS. Is it getting connected? Okay. Brothers, you have 4 and there are 10 chairs. You can sleep in 2 chairs. Yeah, please come forward. Okay. Dr. Hari Krishna sir is the Deputy Director from Engineering Clinics. One of the most important thing VIT in clinics. Now, listen very carefully. Engineering clinics is not a theory. It is completely application of your knowledge. Application.
Mobile, ma'am.
Now, in your placement, everybody
Pink
is
color.
CGPA.
Pink color.
So they won't ask you what you studied. Please understand. In your interview, they will only ask you, what did you do in the last 3 years? तूने क्या किया? नी एन्ना पन्टे. నువ్వేం చేసావు? చదువుని సార్ ఎవడు కాదు కుక్క కూడా చదువుతుంది కుక్క भी पढ़ता है. So if you think marks will get you placement, I'm really sorry. Here we are the first university to start engineering. You know medical clinics. First year MBBS student will go and sit with a practicing doctor and then they practice. Yes or no? Oh, anesthesia, types of anesthesia, definition of anesthesia. You understand what I'm saying? So sir has developed an amazing system of what is engineering clinics. The more you do engineering clinics, the more you put in your CV, the higher the chance of your placement. Because engineering clinics is something where you design some. I'm not saying you to design a prototype and whole work a baap ka kuch nahi chahiye. Can you apply what you have studied in a small room, in a small room, in a small thing? So because we know you're a student, you're not a big CEO now. So they will ask, what did you do in the last 3 years? Not what did you study. You know why they don't want to know what did you study? Your grade sheet is already with them. 60% and above. There is jitna bhi 60% above, you already got selected for the first round. So will the agency your marks? Yeah, you understand it. Now that is where we immediately filter. Right? He has so many engineering clinics, he'll be the first person to get selected. He has no engineering clinics, he'll be the last person to be called. I hope you understand it is very clear. Engineering clinics is what you do, not what you study. Because once you go to the company, tell me one thing. Will they ask you, excuse me, do you know Python code? The definition of Python? Will they ask you definitions? Will they ask you to study in company or work in company? Generally, work or company. So when they ask you to work, you need to work. If you don't have to work in here, then you can't work there. So that's where the entire engineering clinics is there. Listen carefully. And then after that, we say goodbye. I know your engine is down because you're used to this China. Okay. This is, please pay attention and look at the pictures. Your seniors have got amazing placements. And I'm sure sir, all the people who did engineering clinics got highest salary. Even the guy who got 63 lakhs was leading in engineering clinics from AP campus. So please pay attention, and I wish that you people also should get more. Salary means class is coming, no? Picture बाकी है बेटा, शुरुआत भी नहीं है. Yes sir, over to you.
Thank you sir. Thank you for a nice introduction. I don't want to make you bored. You are already from morning to.
No, from afternoon only. From morning they were wake up.
No, from afternoon 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. We have been listening to many important things that are going to happen, that we are going to have around. I'll be introducing about engineering clinics.
I saw the first
Can you hear me?
I saw the first. Tell about the group how then.
Some of you may interest in developing real world products. Like if you see something these days, IoT, Internet of Things, Artificial Intelligence, AI, we are listening everywhere around us, and you are all interested in joining AI specialization, IoT specialization. But studying those subjects will not fetch you any knowledge unless you create something that can be something that change the lives of people. Like what is our tag? GITAP tag? Apply knowledge and improve life. Unless you apply your knowledge, that what you have learned as an engineer, if you are unable to improve the life of a common man, there is no use actually. So something you can do for your self development, or something you can do for the fellow mates, maybe students, or maybe your community, or you can do it for mankind. So we are here to make you deal with real world problems, identifying the real world problems, providing a technology based solution. It can be related to artificial intelligence, machine learning. Here, unlike other